All right, hello everybody. This is the first episode of the J&M podcast, and this is gonna be a little bit goofy, part of the whole thing, but part for the first couple episodes because we're gonna have to get used to the kinks and everything, and just all the different areas that go into this. So, and we're having to do this in the car for the first time because we tried to do it in the library, and that was kind of awkward because it was kind of loud. Even though it was a talkative part, we still couldn't be too loud. So we like to be as loud as we want to. So we decided to come in my car and do it. Or, come in my car. But hey, I'm joined by, what's your name?
Justin.
Justin, what's a name we could come up with you?
Yeah,
I've always said.
I guess that's something we could figure out. A nickname for me because I can't figure one out with my name.
I've always said Justin, but that's
That
literally
makes
your name,
sense.
but without the N. But I'm trying to think. So yeah, this is Justin. I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this that knows us. They probably know that me and Justin watch movies all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So this is the first episode. We have a lot to talk about. I got our notes written up on here so we can talk about all kinds of stuff. First off, I'm trying to think what we should talk about. We're gonna talk about, I guess, our favorite movies. I have my top 10 list and honorable mentions for movies of 2018. Justin has.
I meant to do it. I forgot. I got my top 3 movies and I just forgot to do the rest of them. But I'll talk about my movies.
Okay. I'm gonna list mine off.
I'll talk about the movies I like the most all year. I have a list. I'll just go down the list and say if I liked it, and I'll talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, Justin, I'll just give my top, or I'll go throughout my list, and then I'll just see what Justin says about those movies and see how he feels. I'm pretty sure there's probably gonna be a few he disagrees with.
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't know, but I think he's gonna be one that he's definitely gonna disagree with.
Well, I feel like we had a lot of the same movies.
Interesting. Then once it got to the end of the year,
I was at the end of the year, it started changing.
We started hating each other's movies.
And then
you liked the movie I hated.
And then already this year with Serenity.
Yeah. Oh God, don't even get me
already got
started.
different.
God,
already got different opinions on that one.
It's awful. So, all right. So I'm gonna.
You're gonna start honorable mentions.
Yeah, I'm gonna do honorable mentions first. So try to look over at my camera because I have them all listed out here. So I don't want you to. All right. So one of my first honorable mentions. It's kind of I starting off early in the year and then I'm going to progress throughout. My first honorable mention is Love, Simon.
So these aren't in order.
Well, my honorable mentions are.
Yeah. Okay.
But they don't have my top 10. But my first honorable mention is Love, Simon.
Okay.
I thought that movie surprised me. That was the first time.
It was a really good movie. First movie in Concord.
Yeah. I think that's what made it better too.
I don't know.
But I thought it was not just a good story about just because he was gay it was good. I think it was a good story about just how life is nowadays and how people are affected by social media and how it really can mess somebody up if something comes out they don't want to.
Yeah.
I just thought they did it well. I thought it was cheesy at times.
It
started to
cheesy.
get really cheesy at the end, but I liked it. I still had fun with it, and it's not my favorite movie of the year or anything. But
no kidding. I don't even know if I put it on honorable mention.
Really?
I really did enjoy the movie, but I don't know if it was enough to where I'd say that I was in love with it.
Oh yeah, I didn't love it. I just really enjoyed it.
Because there was a lot of things that I had a problem with it.
Oh yeah.
But overall, it was a good movie.
Okay.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. My next one up is Ready Player One. That didn't even make my top 10.
Really?
It didn't make my top 10. That's how good this year
I
was.
don't know if that would have made my top 10 or not because I just fucking forgot.
Yeah.
And I've been meaning to do it for the last 3 days. Go do it. I've just been I'll do it tomorrow. And I just
Wait, do what? Oh, your list.
Do my list, and, and now we're here.
Yeah, it's all good. But
Ready Player One, that might have. I ain't sure if it would have made a top 10, but it might have been.
I think after seeing my top 10, I think you'll be like, damn, I can see why I didn't make your top. Hopefully, I think.
Now I watched it maybe twice.
Really?
I watched it, one time in theater, and then I watched it at a friend's house.
Oh, you watched it again?
Yeah, Thrown.
Oh, I didn't know you had that.
Wait,
was it good again? You watched the whole thing?
He didn't have it. I don't know why the hell we watched it. We watched Quiet Place, and then we watched that. And
you watched Quiet Place again? I did too.
And we watched the Ready Player One. And then we watched another movie, but I can't remember what we watched.
Dang, there you go.
I watched half of it.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg, the greatest director of all time, directed that.
Oh yeah, it was very.
It took you to another place now.
Oh yeah, very similar.
I would have loved to watch that in a VR kind of experience, but
I really liked the. What did it get nominated for?
It just got nominated for, I think, special effects, which it should have.
I was gonna say I had really good.
It didn't get nominated for best picture or anything, but it got nominated for best.
The only thing about that movie that kind of disappointed me going in was I was going into it thinking it was more of a video game movie.
Yeah, and it was
more of a today's like have I didn't know anything
It had
about
some
it going
government
in.
type stuff that
Yeah.
kind of dragged it out, and
Yeah,
it was kind of cheesy.
And
that,
the villain was kind of
just basic as hell.
basic.
Like
Yeah.
he was the villain in Robin Hood too.
Oh,
That
same,
guy.
same one?
Yeah, the same actor.
Okay.
He's literally been a villain. He was the villain in Rogue One.
Mm.
So yeah, that was that. So Ready Player One is really good, and I'm excited to see what Spielberg does next. But my next one that didn't even make my top 10, and I thought whenever I watched it, when we first watched this movie, me and you both was like, what was so hype about that? And then we rewatched it. I think you can already tell what it is. When we rewatched it, I'm so glad we did because we weren't gonna rewatch it, but then we decided to, and I'm so glad we did. And it was Black Panther. Black Panther was really good.
Yeah.
Rewatching it, really good.
Oh yeah, the very first time watching that movie, I
remember we watched
I
it
was
in
like,
the
this
Big
movie,
D.
Yeah, I said this movie is terrible.
Shout out to Avon if he's watching it.
Not
He
that,
watched it with
not
us.
that it was terrible. I just watched it and I was like, I did not like this movie.
Yeah, I don't know if I didn't like it. I just thought it was I didn't think it was that good. But
yeah,
then,
I didn't think it was. I
I
thought
don't know
it
what.
was.
I think it's because I was exhausted from work, and
Yeah.
that's affected a lot of movies for me this year.
Yeah, I think I was. I mean, I was pretty tired too. But we watched it. What opening night?
No, we watched it the Sunday night after.
Sunday night.
Remember
But
I got off work.
it was real late that night. I was like, what?
Yeah.
We watched it.
It was
like
7. We got
9
out at
o'clock
like
or 7.
10, and we were outside talking for like 2 hours. And Avon gave me chocolate like Valentine's Day cookies.
Oh yeah, then went to IHOP.
That's right. Did we go out?
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
Avon
yeah,
go?
yeah. We went to IHOP.
That's right. I remember that because he recorded that video of you about you whenever you do that Snapchat thing. Whenever you do that picture where you look away, that I got him out. It's been a year. It's been a year.
Yeah.
But so that was good. I mean, I love the director. He's directed. Michael B. Jordan's so good in anything.
Oh yeah, he's great.
And Chadwick Boseman, who played Black Panther, was really good.
Yeah.
Everybody else was really good. Shuri was. I thought they made one cringy joke that made me just
Oh,
wanna,
what are those?
the what are those joke.
Oh,
that
that
I
was-
feel like they shot that like 3 years ago, and they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that was-
It's whatever.
that was bad.
Kids laughed at it.
I didn't really think anyone laughed at it when we watched it. It was
No, it was like, wait, what? Why would you
Yeah,
put
it
that
was
in
like-
there? It was odd. So that was that. But so that's my third. I have like 3 more honorable mentions. No, 4 more. My bad.
Yeah, for me.
My next honorable mention's Upgrade. Upgrade was really. You already forgot about it, didn't you? Did you forget
No,
about
I
that?
didn't forget about it.
I didn't. We weren't even gonna watch it. We went all the way to Concord to watch that movie. We didn't even know what it was about.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, and like I'm glad we did because it was really
I
good.
understand why it's not in top 10. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was slow. It started
was
to get
very-
really slow.
it
The
was-
ending was the best part.
yeah.
Remember that?
Like-
Because the ending. Don't spoil anything. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna watch it, but like the ending where he basically where it's not a traditional ending where he like.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah,
and like,
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that? Me and you was like, damn, that was a good ending. Like, it was really good.
It was a really good ending because you don't see many movies end like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it
one scene
catch you
with
by
him.
surprise.
Yeah, and I thought the whole connection with him and the robots. It was like John Wick. It was like John Wick because his wife. Well, spoiler alert! In the first 10 minutes, his wife dies, and then like that gets him pissed off, and then like he so like, he basically becomes John Wick and becomes a robot version of
Yeah.
John Wick. But I thought that was really cool. It's not. I'm gonna forget about it in the next year.
Yeah.
But it was still a good movie.
Yeah.
My next one's Creed 2.
Creed 2.
I didn't. Yeah, I never saw it in
Yeah,
my top 10.
I don't think it'd been in my top 10 either. Just
It wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, I don't know. I really did. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Really.
I think it might have been. I think it might be about the same for me for Creed 1. Just mainly not because of the acting and not because of the directors or how it was directed, but just because just the story to it. Cause
It was still. Yeah, I liked it.
just
Like,
I love all the Rocky movies. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched them all, and
It was definitely still really good. That's why it's on my
Oh, yeah.
heart. Like they didn't.
I really like how they brought back the Russian.
Yeah.
And that storyline and did stuff with
Yeah.
that. I thought that was pretty neat.
I liked because Ryan Coogler, the guy who directed Black Panther, directed the first Creed, and he was gonna come back to direct it, but then he directed Black Panther, so he couldn't direct Creed 2. And they got some new guy to direct it, and he did a really good job.
It wasn't
And
old
then-
Sylvester Stallone going.
He was gonna direct it,
He was
and
gonna
then he
direct
dropped
it.
out like a
Yeah.
year ago. Like the movie
Yeah.
wasn't even starting shooting, and it was like 8 months before the movie came
Yeah.
out, and they shot it all. It was good.
Yeah.
And I thought there was a few things that they just like the whole. Well, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but just the whole relationship thing between him and Vanessa, I think was her name. That was kind of annoying.
Yeah, 'cause it's got really slow in those
Yeah.
parts, and you kind of got out of the movie.
The training montages were so good though. I can watch
Yeah.
this all day. It wasn't as good as the first one where the training montage where they're running in the street and the 4-wheelers are running behind him, and he's just oh god, dude. But yeah, so that was really good. Sylvester Stallone was good. I didn't know he got nominated for an Oscar for the first Creed.
Who did?
Sylvester Stallone.
Really?
He got nominated for Best Supporting Actor in the
What
first
the
one.
hell?
I didn't know that. So yeah, that was really good. But and if it's, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna say that a lot during this podcast.
Mhm.
Like if I'm not gonna spoil anything, but if this might be the last movie Sylvester Stallone's in, it was a good send off.
Well, he's not in it because he's gonna
He's gonna be in Rambo, but I mean like the
Yeah.
last Rocky
Oh.
movie. I feel like if that's the last movie,
I think
was
it
a good
is because
send-off.
just the way they shot that last the last.
Sorry, my bad. That was my reminder.
I think it is because the way they shot the last, like that last part where like he was like.
I don't know if I want to.
I mean,
I mean, you go ahead and
no
screw it,
spoiler,
screw
you
it,
know.
yeah. Spoiler alert! It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it's not really a spoiler. Yeah, go ahead.
But like the part where like like at the ring and stuff, and the camera, like he's just sitting there, and like the camera
just, tips
pans
off
behind him, and he's like sitting there, just kind of everything goes kind of quiet.
he tips off the hat. I love that.
Yeah,
part.
I think that doing that, he's probably done.
If they want to do another one,
Now I don't want them to make no more Creeds. That's my only thing. I want them.
And I don't think it made that. It didn't make much money. It really could. I don't think they're gonna make another one because they kind of disappoint. It made
I
money.
think it's just because it's like I'm scared that they're gonna make another one, and all they're gonna say is, "Oh, Rocky died," like and just end it.
Oh yeah.
And you can't do that.
That's kind of what I'm scared.
Rocky's been in 40 years.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of scared about.
You can't just be like make a movie and he just died. Like you don't die in the movie.
Yeah.
You can't just say, "Oh yeah, he died."
I really thought he was gonna die in the first.
That's one thing I hated about. I forgot which Rocky it was, but whenever Adrian died, they didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, they
were
just forgot about it.
Like, yeah, Adrian died.
Yeah.
I think it was Rocky Balboa. Yeah,
That's
Rocky
right,
6.
Let me open the door real quick. It's kind of hot. But hopefully that sound doesn't interfere. But we still should be good to go. So yeah, Creed 2 was awesome and it was recent. Another recent movie. Don't look at it. I feel like I should see like one of those cheat. You know, those things
I took my glasses off, so I can't really read.
Hey, there you go. Okay. My next one's Bumblebee.
Oh, that didn't make your top 10?
No.
I thought you loved that movie.
I loved that movie. I mean, it didn't make my top 10. And I really want to... the more I think about it, I want to switch it with possibly one of the ones in my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. I might want to switch another movie. I don't know. But Bumblebee was really good. They got Michael Bay out of the damn Transformers movie finally. Or they finally got him out of those movies.
Did he direct it?
No, he didn't direct it.
I didn't think he did.
You didn't watch Kubo and Two Strings, did you?
No, I never heard of it.
It was really good. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. It's like an animated movie. And the director from that came over to direct this. It just felt so like just smaller than all the other Transformers. Did you ever watch Transformers movies before this? I feel bad, man, because you're gonna go back and watch the other ones.
I've seen bits of the first one, and I heard that's the only good one.
Yeah, I like the first one. Yeah.
But I never really watched any of those.
Yeah, so I just thought I love Haley Steinfeld. Anything she's in, I check.
That was the chick, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was really good. The only thing I didn't like about the movie. John Cena was like bad. Like
yeah, he's always the good guy.
I love John Cena. Yeah, and I'm not talking about like his character was bad. Like his acting was bad.
Yeah.
Like whenever I watched him, like the opening scene with him in the Force, I'm like, this is kind of like he's not good. Like this is like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like he was trying. Like I feel like he did a lot better in Blockers than he did in.
Yeah, I mean I think he did good in Blockers, but at the same time it was kind of goofy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was good. But I feel like I just didn't believe
his
his acting in this movie. But I mean, anyways, besides that, it was still a really good movie.
Yeah, I understand. I guess not being in your top 10 because of John Cena.
Well, that and just I think the.
I really liked Bumblebee, but I didn't love it.
You didn't love it?
I liked Aquaman more than Bumblebee.
Really? Oh, I like Bumblebee better than Aquaman. I think Bumblebee's a better movie, but I had more fun with.
I guess.
I don't know.
Well, I think I had more fun with Aquaman. I had more laughs in Aquaman, and I
more
had
convenience.
There was a lot of convenience. That's the only big problem with Aquaman was the fucking.
It was very convenient.
Oh yeah, very convenient.
Does this wind feel good?
Oh,
You feel that? You feel that?
No, it felt great.
So that was Bumblebee, and that was just honorable mention. I feel like this taking so long for my honorable mentions, but I don't care. I like talking about this. I don't care. What does BR mean?
We're only like 14 minutes in.
I put BR on here.
BR. You don't know what movie you're talking about?
No, look. I forgot. Not Blade Runner. Wait. Hold on. Give me a second.
Blade Runner was 2017.
Yeah, that's 2017. Wait. What movie was it that I put BR? I'm freezing. If I think about it, I'll have to go back and I have no idea.
Yeah, another. I'll find it.
Can you go to our movies this year? I'm sorry, but this is.
You can go and talk about the other one I mentioned. I'll find BR.
I gotta figure this out. I can't even think. Maybe there's not even anything called BR.
Well, I know it's called BR.
Maybe I put Robin Hood back. No, well that's RH. Never mind. I don't think there is anything. Well, just ignore that. I think maybe I'm actually putting Black Panther twice. Like I put BR and BP. Maybe I'm actually put Black. My bad. I'm gonna keep that on there if I remember what it is. But okay, my last honorable mention, and I really last secondly right now want to switch this with my number 9.
BR.
But
yeah, I don't know. I don't see nothing that's like a B and R.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But I really want to switch my last honorable mention with my number 9 movie because I don't know. I thought about this movie more than my number 9, but the number 9 was a better movie. My last honorable mention was Hereditary.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah. Watch that at the beach.
Yeah. Let me shut my door. Yeah, it was different. It was different.
It was very different.
But The acting, and I thought the
You liked
suspense.
it. Yeah, you liked it a whole lot more than I did.
Yeah, I thought the suspense. I thought what made it 10 times better was when Caleb was
Oh,
in the theater,
Caleb.
and there was
Yeah.
it was a lot of people in the theater watching that movie.
Yeah,
and Caleb,
full theater.
yeah, and Caleb was like, there's some type of scene with her, the mom yelling at the son, and Caleb just goes, Jerry, Jerry.
Everybody said
Everybody.
that.
I started busting. It was the funniest. I wish I would have recorded that. It was the funniest thing.
Everybody. I thought people
I
in
bet that
theater-
made Caleb feel so much better.
I thought people in theater would have got mad. Like,
Yeah,
like,
but they
quit
started
talking. But they started.
Why did
busting.
Caleb do that too?
I don't
Like
know.
I wouldn't have said that because I felt like people would get mad.
Yeah, I feel like I never talk in the theater.
That's the funniest thing, though. Oh my
That
god.
was great.
But yeah, but I thought the performances was better. I'm gonna talk about one thing about that movie for the Oscars whenever we get to the
Yeah.
Oscar nominations. Maybe another episode, but I thought Hereditary was really good.
really
I'm not
liked-
gonna watch it ever again. I want to see how different it is.
I mean, I liked it, but
Yeah.
it was just,
It didn't make my top 10. It didn't make my
it's
top
too
10.
creepy.
Yeah.
And no, it's too. I mean, I know that was the
Point.
That was the point of it. That's his job.
The car scene. The car. Don't say anything. Just the car scene.
When it's driving.
Yeah, when the guy's driving and the girl's in the back seat. Just think about that.
Yeah,
That
okay.
scene messed
Okay.
me up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't know. I didn't say the acting was. I thought the acting was okay.
I thought the acting
I
was
mean,
terrific.
the woman in it did really good.
Oh god, yeah.
Like the guy,
The teenage guy I
father,
felt was okay. The father was kind of
Yeah.
and the little girl
She
made
did
me
good.
so like creeped
She's
out.
so creeped out, so awkward.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought they all. It felt.
It was pretty.
It was
decent.
such an odd movie to watch at the beach.
It was a very odd movie.
I don't know why.
Out of
Out
all,
of all the
all the
movies,
movies at the beach.
I don't even. I think Incredibles 2 was out. We just decided to watch
No.
Hereditary.
Was it? No.
You know, this was like late. No, this was before Craig. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
The Incredibles came out like 3 weeks later because
That's right,
watched
that's
it
right,
because
That's
Caleb
right.
came and watched
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Alrighty, so we're okay. Finally done my honorable mentions. So my number 10, kicking off. I think you're probably gonna like this. Well, you know you're not gonna like my number 10. I think you like this a lot more than me. But Mission Impossible Fallout, my number 10. Did you like Mission Impossible?
Oh yeah.
You loved it. I mean, you give it an A plus.
It's one of the only movies I gave an A plus.
God dang, I gave it an A.
But-
I think. But
I'll just say this. I don't read my dang list, so I'll just say where I put it. It's in my third spot, but
oh, wow.
I kind of talked about I was kind of thinking about taking it out of my third spot because the only reason it was in my third spot is because I gave it an A plus, and I want to give 3 movies this year an A plus.
Mm.
But then I kept thinking about it more and more, and I was like, I don't know if it really deserved an A plus, maybe just a regular A, and I'd maybe it'd probably still be in my top 10 though. But I don't know about number 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that movie.
It was really good.
That's the first Mission Impossible movie I've ever seen.
First one I ever watched in
I
theaters.
still,
I watched the other
I
ones.
still ain't went and watched the 4th and 6th one, but I heard those are amazing.
Mhm.
I'm excited to just watch 7 and 8.
Yeah.
I liked all the actors in it. I don't
Yeah.
know their names.
The villain was
except
good.
for
Henry
Tom Cruise.
Cavill, the guy who
Yeah.
played Superman. He
Superman
was really good.
The-
The Simon
what's-
Pegg,
what's-
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything, but like whenever that happens.
Which one's Alec Baldwin?
Um,
The other one with
the
the
guy who was
glasses?
like the one that had the suit on, and he was always like, but he's
Oh.
remember, yeah, that guy. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I probably just gave it away. I mean, at this point, who cares? The movie's been out for like 8 months. So
Oh, yeah.
he's the one who gets stabbed.
Yeah.
And like he's the
Okay.
one, yeah. And then I don't know.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time I think of Alec Baldwin, I think of Kanye's song. He goes, "Get caught with 30 rocks. The cop look like Alec Baldwin." I don't know, because he was on a show called 30 Rock. But yeah. So yeah, I love Mission Impossible Fallout. The director is really good.
Who directed it?
This guy named McQuarrie.
Queer.
He's gonna direct the other ones. He's gonna direct
Oh.
the next ones. But he's directed some other movies that I've never heard of, or that
He didn't do 4 and 6? Or, yeah.
No, he did. He did. I
4,
think he
or
did.
5 and 6?
I think he did the 5th one.
5th one.
I don't think he did the 4th one. I can't remember what he did for the
Yeah.
4th one, but yeah, the guy who directed like Force Awakens directed the 3rd one.
Really?
It was his first movie, yeah, J.J. Abrams.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, so that was my number 10. Not much to think about. It's just it was good. I mean, it was really good.
I really enjoyed
good.
it. I thought the action was really good. So my big thing with Tom Cruise, I love Tom Cruise, and I love that he does his own stunts. Because
Oh yeah,
there's not,
respect to
there's
that.
not
That man looks like he's 20.
It gives you, because it just, yeah, like I said, respect. You respect a lot of. I think it gives a lot more respect to the actor if he actually does his stunts.
Oh yeah.
Because there ain't no other actors I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
That does stuff like that, but.
That's true.
That's amazing. I mean, hell, damn, what he break his ankle or foot?
He broke like his yeah, I think it was his ankle, but it looked like he
Yeah.
hit his shin.
Yeah.
Whenever because in the video of him, like in the movie, whenever you watch, it's like, oh, you know that actually hurt. Like
Yeah.
whenever he was jumping, and I thought that whole scene with how fast he was running. That man's 55 years old, I think, and he was running on that
Yeah,
like
but faster than I can go.
yeah. Oh God, yeah. I would let him kill me. If Ethan Hunt looked at me in the eyes and like just I don't know, just looked at me and killed me, I would like Medusa my ass. I would let that happen. But so yeah, that was my number 10. My number 9 movie was probably, let's see, I just spit everywhere. My number 9 movie is probably, out of all these, it's probably my second or third most surprising movie on my list, and it's Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs made
Yeah.
your list. I did not think that would make your
Yeah,
list.
that's the movie I was exactly thinking you wouldn't
I
pick.
would not think that.
Yeah.
No, that probably would make my list.
Yeah,
I
Isle of
love
Dogs
that
was
movie.
so good.
Now, it's funny. Before we watched that movie,
We had no
we
expectations.
saw the trailer for it. We said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. We were every movie we watched. Like recently, we've been watching movies, and there's been like the same trailers over and over. But like whenever this movie's coming out, it came out in May last year.
Yeah, the trailers.
And like we watched Black Panther, I think, and all these other trailers.
Yeah.
Ready Player One, all the trailers for the Isle of Dogs came out. We were like, this looks so odd. It doesn't look
And we-
like it said nothing about the movie. It didn't intrigue me.
Yeah.
And then whenever we
All I
went and
saw was
watched
Bryan
it-
Cranston was in
yeah,
it.
the voice actors was a good list, and then like whenever we saw
Yeah.
Wes Anderson was directing it, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, the guy who directed. You ever watch Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No.
Oh god, it's so good. That and
Is
then
that the one that they showed in school all the time?
Oh, did they show that in school?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Ain't that one of the
You went to
Fantastic
Allendale, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not.
That's one of the Fantastic movies, isn't it? Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
I guess not.
It's an animated movie, just like
Okay.
Isle of Dogs. Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Never mind. Fuck me.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about now. No, yeah. Because I was actually told if I was told by a few people to go watch that because it's by the same guy, ain't it?
Yeah, it's directed by Wes
And I
Anderson.
heard it's kind of like it's the same style.
Mhm.
I heard if you like the Isle of Dogs, go watch that movie. But
Yeah,
I never did.
I watched it when I was young.
Yeah,
It came out like 09.
Yeah, it's probably the top 10. Isle of Dogs was great.
It was really good. Everybody,
The
the whole scene with them fighting over that one bone was hilarious. Just the whole thing between him and the human was really
Spots.
good.
That's
Yes,
his name.
dude. I'll tell you, that movie surprised me. 'Cause
Help
we
me.
we had the theater to ourselves.
Help me find my dog spots.
Remember
That's
that?
what he
Remember we were sitting in there and we had the whole theater to ourselves.
I know. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I watched it.
We watched it in like 12.
I about to say that wasn't a big deal.
No, God,
Yeah.
no.
Was that a movie that Bert watched with us? No.
This was back in May last year.
Okay.
This is when Bert was actually still in high school.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Bert? If you're watching, I don't think he's
Okay,
watching.
well I know Bert could come in there and watch movies with us sometimes.
Yeah, and that
I
White
didn't
Boy
know
Rick.
I didn't know if
White Boy Rick and what else did he watch with us? Oh, Searching.
Yep.
And speaking of number 8 on my list, Searching is number 8. What a
Really?
transition!
What a
That
transition.
is a transition. Yeah, number 8 on my list is Searching.
Searching.
Yeah.
Searching.
Was stupid good.
It was.
And it didn't get nominated for any Oscars. It didn't not any technical. I don't know what kind of technical word.
What's
but, like,
that? What's the actor's name? You know.
Will. God, it's
I don't know. I don't know everything I've seen him in, but I've seen him in like.
He's seen him in the White Castle movie. He's been in the White Castle.
Oh
movies.
really?
The one that Ben and Ted or something go to
Yeah.
White Castle. I can't remember.
Oh.
He's been in that movie.
Yeah.
I think
I've
that
never-
was him.
I've-
John Cho. John Cho.
John Cho.
think
I've
it's his
never
name.
seen a bad movie, or I've never seen a movie with him that's bad.
Yeah, he was like really good in that.
Searching.
He was really Searching. We watched it and we had theaters ourselves again with that
Yeah,
one.
that's when
And
Bert watched
that's
with
the one
us.
that Bert watched with us, and it's from the beginning when you can see the old Windows start, like the old time, and it starts
Yeah,
from when he was
that was
young.
kind of cool.
It turns it just the way they edited that movie, the Easter eggs, the way. Oh God.
Was there like an Easter egg? Like you could like.
You could see the end of the movie, like, but during
Yeah.
the movie, like, it's spoiled.
Yeah.
Like, there was an email on the screen that would show you, tells you the ending of the
Yeah.
movie. And the twist, you thought this was a twist, and then it switched to another one, and then it's like, oh, this is a twist, okay. Oh, wow, this is the twist, and it's like, no, that's not even it. This is the,
Yeah.
So they switched the twist
Yeah.
like 3 times, and I thought that was.
I
Really
thought that was
clever.
pretty neat.
The
The only thing I had, and not even with just this movie, but any movie that uses a computer,
Mhm.
is like the way the fucking like mouse works.
yeah, like it just slowly drags the screen.
Yeah,
like,
that bothers me so bad because I know
Yeah.
there ain't no I know dang well
Yeah.
there ain't nobody in the world that uses a computer like
Yeah,
that.
if
And
I ever made a
that
movie, that'd be
bothers
the
me.
first ever scene I ever record is just the mouse correctly moving across
Yeah.
the screen. Like I'd do
That bothers me the
But-
most.
yeah.
But other than that, I don't know if it might have been my top 10, but definitely.
I just remember
definitely-
how I felt walking out, and I
Yeah.
remember I was sorry, it's getting hot.
You're
again.
fine.
But,
It
like,
would have definitely been an honorable mention of mine, but I don't know about top 10.
I just remember walking out, and I was like, I was just like kind of. I don't use this word much, but riveted. I was riveted. That movie was. It really shook me up, and it just really made you, I don't know, appreciate things you don't have. That, and like I don't want to spoil the movie for this one because I feel like you guys, if you guys are watching this, I want you guys to watch this movie. Just watch it it's on Amazon, I think, but like
Yeah.
it's on anything. It's at Best Buy.
Yeah.
But like, go watch this movie if you're looking for a suspense. It might be on Netflix. Who knows? But
I don't think so.
it ain't dang. But anyway, check it out. It's stupid good, and it surprised me a lot, and I think it would surprise you.
It was definitely surprising. I remember watching the trailers for it, and I was like, I
gave it-
knew it looked good. in the
We both
trailer.
gave it an A.
Both. Okay.
But I try to ignore grades. I like to just give my opinion.
Yeah.
But so my number 7 is a movie that we were like a movie that leading up to it you didn't watch any of the movies before it, and then we decided it just like with Star Wars, you decided to watch all the other ones, like right before we watched the movie of the Avengers. Infinity War is my number 7. I'm trying to transition better, but
yeah, that's crazy.
With Infinity War, you had to watch all those movies because Justin didn't watch any of the other ones. You didn't watch any.
I'd never seen an Avengers movie.
Yeah, and then
it's funny because
all of them. You collected them too. You bought them all.
Yeah, almost all of them.
Oh yeah.
I stopped collecting most of them because they're on freaking Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But they're gonna be on. They're gonna take off Netflix.
Yeah, they're gonna Netflix soon. But I have most of the movies Blu-ray.
I saw that Solo's on Netflix now.
Yep.
I was on Netflix last night, man. I was just like, wait, they got Solo, they got Infinity War. I don't know, they still got Black Panther.
Yeah,
but they got all kinds.
Because I almost watched Solo the other day because it was on there. I about clicked on
it.
Yeah,
because I had a lot of fun with Solo. It's not even on my list or not even on my mention.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been on mine either, but I had a lot of fun with it.
We watched it twice.
Yeah.
We watched it twice in the span of like 2 days, which was so odd.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Yeah, because we watched it in a different theater.
Yeah. But that was good. Infinity War, man. That movie did the best it could with what it had to do.
It's pretty funny, Infinity War, because when Infinity War come out?
It came out in April. It was supposed to come out in May last year, but it came out in April.
Came out in April. So like
the new one's gonna come out in April too.
We started talking about that movie probably in November, and I started collecting movies in December, and from January.
We're still in high school.
Yeah, last year high school. From January all the way until April, it took me 4 months to get caught up on all those movies to finally. I remember it was like before the movie came out, I had to watch like 3 more movies.
Yeah.
In that week.
Yeah.
To catch up, and I did it. I did it though.
Yeah, man. I remember that because you were on that grind watching them, and I remember me and you, man. Whenever me and Justin, what we do before movies, like whenever we watch movies at AMC because it's in Hickory, and when the movie, you can tell when the movie's really about to start because it goes, "Thank you for choosing AMC." Every time, like whenever Last Jedi, we watched that for the first time. We watched Infinity War for the first time. I like nudged him so hard, like we're about to watch this movie and we haven't been spoiled yet, which is so good to know because I went in the Last Jedi. We both went in the Last Jedi without being spoiled, and I'm so glad we didn't get spoiled because a lot of stuff.
That's what scares me this year. I'm scared to get spoiled to what
Endgame and Star Wars.
Yeah.
I really hope. Hopefully nobody from the theater is watching this, but hopefully I'm not working at the theater by April because I don't want to be dealing with that, and I want to go watch on Thursday night when I want.
Well, see, I don't really want to request off, but I might have to.
Oh, you have to work Thursday night, don't you?
Yeah, I might have to try to get out because I really don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
And I'd really like to be able to watch it.
Oh yeah.
That night, we had a lot of fun with those one guys behind us.
Oh my God, them guys! These guys, if y'all don't know nobody knows the content. Like what we're trying to explain is like these guys behind us while we're watching, before we were waiting for Infinity War to start, and like these guys behind us are just talking like they have the most soothing voices I've ever heard, and they'd be perfect for a podcast. But
they're hilarious.
I mean, this
movie. I was
movie.
trying not to die laughing in front of them.
Yeah, and whenever the movie got out, I was wanting to talk to him.
Yeah.
Like that's whatever. But anyways, you guys are people that's watching. Just the one person watching this, which is me later. Yeah. It's probably like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we promise. It won't be as awkward after we start get going.
No, I think it's going pretty good.
I think it's going pretty good, but it won't be as awkward. After we do a few of these.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This one be the most awkward.
And this is gonna be this is gonna be so ghetto-y done. Yeah. Ghetto. What's the word? Just ghetto.
Need to actually get like a camera.
I'd like to. I really
I'd like to get a real camera.
I've been spitting everywhere.
An actual recording place.
Yeah, I'd like to.
But we'll work on it.
But yeah, man, just Infinity War. It was 2.5 hour long movie, but it didn't even feel 2.5 hours.
I watched it 4 times in theater.
You watched it. I watched it 3 times. You watched it 4 times.
Yeah, I watched it 3 times with you, and then one time with my stepdad.
I remember the third time I watched it, the Big D. I don't know how you watched it 4 times. I remember the third time I watched it, I was like, damn, this is kind of like okay.
The only part that I leading up to like Captain America, like that fight with like who the fight? There's one people and like Widow, and
the girls and they get squashed.
I think so.
Well, what fight? Oh, the Thor, when Thor comes down?
No. That's like no. It's like early in the movie. It's like when Captain America first shows up.
Oh yeah.
No, did I say Widow? I didn't mean to say Widow.
Yeah.
I meant to say God, what's that girl's name?
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch. Her and Vision. That fight, and then leading up to that, I like the beginning, and then but like that whole fight, that was so slow.
That whole fight
stuff kind of got me out of the movie.
I think
But after Captain America came out, I came back, and after that scene,
Mhm.
it picked back up, and I thought the rest of the movie was amazing.
Yeah, the thing is about that movie, like, it had so much going on that, like, you kind of...
It was
got
it was
kinda
hectic. See, if you didn't watch that movie more than once,
you'd miss a
you
lot of
kind of
stuff.
miss a lot. I watched it I mean, I'd say after the second time, I was good. I knew what the heck was going on.
Mhm.
But I watched it 4 times. And
Wow.
I don't really regret it. That's the only movie I've watched 4 times in
Wow.
in the theater.
Yeah, that's right. Because we watched Last Jedi. I watched it 3 times. You watched it 2 times, I think.
Yeah. There's another movie that I watched 3 times, but I can't remember. Deadpool. I watched Deadpool 3.
I watched Deadpool 2. Yeah,
We watched it twice, and I watched it one time with my brother.
And then I watched it with Bert. Shout out to Bert. I watched it with Bert with him one day. I remember you couldn't come. We were going to watch it again.
Yeah.
And sorry if I keep opening the door. We're just really hot in here. We're wearing like I mean, Johnny Cash is like
Not the best
making us
clothing.
hot.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyways, Infinity War, good job. It deserved. Yeah, I'm excited for Endgame. I have no idea what they're gonna do, and I'm just hoping for the best. But I'm sure it's Marvel. They're gonna do. I'm sure they're gonna kill it.
Yep. In-game.
My next movie is a movie that
What
was kind of like
number
a
is this?
milestone. I'm trying to see if I can lead up to it. My next movie was a milestone for me and you. Not like a milestone, I guess. But something we a new movie we watched, or how do I explain this? A new platform we watched a movie on. It's the first movie we watched in Dolby in Concord. First movie we watched in Dolby in Concord.
It's not Star is Born.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's Stars Born. Yeah, Stars Born
Dang,
is my number 6.
Wow, we just now watched that movie not too long ago. Star is Born.
I know we're already forgetting about it.
So that movie, Star is Born.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that.
You watched it twice.
That movie's amazing.
That movie's so good, and it's not even in my top 5. That's how good. That's how
I
tough this year was.
I honestly didn't know if it'd be in your top 10.
Really? Why? You think I liked it?
Well, I know you loved it, but I didn't know if you actually put it like in the top 10 as a movie. You know what I'm saying?
fuck yeah. That movie was. Oh god. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
Oh god.
I watched it.
Oh,
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I watched it twice in
Yeah.
theater. One time in Dolby.
yeah.
And
Right,
it was amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
The opening scene with just on the west side down.
Yeah.
That was that that set the mood, and then just I think watching it in Dolby for the first time made it better too.
Oh yeah,
But just
anything Bradley Cooper's in, I love. Bradley
Yeah.
Cooper's. I don't know if I'd say he's my favorite actor, but he's definitely.
he got nominated for best actor for this
Yeah.
movie for a reason.
He's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
Of all time, I love it.
you
He's
know-
in one of my favorite movies of all time, Silver Lining Playbook.
That's right. Yeah.
You ever
Jennifer
watch that
Lawrence
movie?
with him and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. You ever watched it?
Yeah,
watch it.
it's on Netflix. I haven't watched it before.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Yeah, it's been on
You're joking.
Netflix. Yeah.
I did
They
not
might
know
have
that.
took it off. I remember a year ago I looked at it on there, and I remember like,
Well, that's the first time I looked at it when I got home. I love
Yeah.
that movie so much. I watched it. I remember watching it. I don't know how old I was, but I watched it probably 4 times.
yeah.
Probably 4 times in the same day.
I think
It's so good.
I think both of them got nominated for Oscars. I think for that movie. But,
Oh, really?
And they deserve.
It's kind of an awkward movie, like for anybody that's watched it. It's kind of awkward, but I mean, it's good though. I mean, it's a really good story, and I feel like I kind of feel like Bradley Cooper in that movie.
Recommendations
honestly.
by Justin. So. If you
Oh yeah,
guys wanna watch-
like I said, I feel like the way his life was in that movie is the way my life is going now.
I haven't watched it, so I'm kind of curious to see because
Oh yeah, you can go watch it.
your
I mean,
life's crazy. I mean, everybody's life is. But
Oh,
good
yeah.
God, ever since me and you started watching movies, I think I've ruined your life. Like right now, I don't know what you'd be. If I didn't even know you, I don't know what you'd be doing right now. I don't know, like what the hell would you
I'd
be
probably
doing?
be playing Madden. Yeah.
Like you could be. This just shows how dedicated we kind of are to this because we could be playing Madden, we could be doing some stuff, and we doing the podcast. So I'm excited.
I'd probably just be.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't even be watching movies. Like I probably wouldn't really know much shit about movies.
I know, man. You would have never watched Star Wars.
I would probably never watched Avengers or like any of that.
Oh my God, who would I have? Because I remember when I started working at the movies. I started.
You watch movies by yourself?
I watched movies by myself, and I maybe
I could not do that.
I maybe took my mom. No, my mom don't like going. I took my sister maybe to
Yeah.
a few. I watched movies by myself, and then me and you said, "Hey, let's go to Logan." I don't know why we said let's go to Logan because you didn't even watch an X-Men movie.
Yeah, I've never
before
seen an
that.
X-Men movie.
And I
I've seen the first one now, and
Maybe we should save this topic for like if somebody ever asks, is like what
what first movie?
yeah, or like what when did y'all start doing this? Or like we can make a whole video talking about it.
Yeah, we
ourselves. We could probably save that for later. But Star is Born.
Star is
Stupid
Born.
good. And it was Bradley Cooper's first directing movie.
Yeah, and that's I say. Yeah, Brad Cooper's first. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, they try to reach out to him about doing Guardians 3.
I heard about
I don't know
that.
how that would work.
I mean, if he's a good director, you can get. As
I
long
mean-
as it's a good director, I'd be down. But I mean, I feel
I
like
guess,
just
but
because
he's never done an action movie, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
it-
if Guardians. I don't know if that's a really good start for him.
yeah,
And I'm scared. I don't say he'd mess it up, but Guardians so good. I really hate that they fired
James Gunn. That was
James
the dumbest
Gunn.
thing Disney
I
could have
think.
done.
I mean, it ain't right what he did on Twitter, but I mean, hell, that was so long ago.
But he worked if you know the context, he worked for a comic, or not comic, like he worked for a company that made offensive jokes, basically.
Yeah.
And he tweeted that out, and he didn't delete it, and he had a ton of tweets like that,
Mhm.
and the tweets were stupid, but. There's been on there for 10 years. Disney,
10
and they
years?
fired him, and they knew that he had those, because Disney does checks on everybody
Yeah.
whenever they hire them. They have somebody that go check every single tweet
Yeah.
they tweet. They saw that tweet, and they just ignored it probably because
And
they're like, okay.
they let him see two. They let him make 2 movies.
Yeah. And they go,
before
oh,
saying
delete. Well,
just because like the general public started looking at it.
I'm telling you, and that's a whole topic for another video. Is like how people
People were getting ruined.
social
from
media
tweets.
is ruining people's lives. Really,
really is.
legit.
Because now James Gunn
accusations.
So what's he? He's doing. He's making.
Oh, he's gonna. He got paid to get fired.
Yeah.
He got paid $10 million to get fired. But like he's on the road to. He's thinking about
What's he
directing
making
a
now?
DC movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you
and then
already
he's
was.
that one movie, that
Not started.
Brightburn movie with the whole kid playing Superman.
Mm.
Remember that movie?
Yeah.
That trailer we saw, and his brother and him are producing that movie. So
James Gunn's
writing.
brother?
Yeah. James Gunn and his brother are both writing and producing. So I'm excited for that. It comes out this year. But yeah, so that movie comes out. But anyways, yeah, I love how did we get to Stars Born? Oh yeah, because Bradley Cooper. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Bradley
yeah.
Cooper. Amazing director, amazing actor. I'm really
Got
excited.
nominated for Best Picture. Lady Gaga. You know you're a good first-time director whenever you both get a Best Actor and a Best Actress nomination.
Yeah.
At the Oscars. So you know you did.
He didn't get nominated for Best Director.
He didn't.
I,
That's a whole other topic about the
That is a whole
Oscars
nother topic,
because
we'll
like
get to it.
yeah, because that kind of not shook me, but it kind of just
it
was like
kind of shook me.
yeah, because I saw now the names on the directors list are totally deserved, but I
Yeah.
haven't seen a few of the movies. But now watching some of those movies, like I totally understand why, and like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of the directors like was this for a documentary kind of, and he got nominated. But I mean, I heard it's great, so if it's good, awesome, go ahead, go for
Yeah.
it. But it's whatever. I mean, it's his first time. I'm sure he'll get nominated sometime in the future. But already, so on to my, that was a long time.
Oh.
On to my number 5, which was a movie that me and you I honestly had no excitement for it. I didn't care anything for the way it looked. I thought it just looked like a kind of a throwaway. I thought they were throwing it in the wrong part of the year. They should have put it. I thought they should have put it in a different area because it was gonna get pummeled by like different movies. But
Serenity.
but whenever. Ugh. Best movie of the year. But like, you're spoiling my top 10, bro. But my number 5 movie, whenever we walked into it, and I heard nothing, me and you both heard nothing but like astronomically good things whenever we walked into it. It was Spider-Man, Spider-Verse.
Mm.
That was stupid good. It's probably one of the
Honestly,
best Spider-Man
honestly,
movies
I'm
ever.
surprised that's not lower on your list.
You think it should have been like closer number
Well,
1?
I thought for you.
Yeah, I
I
was
know
contemplating,
you
but
loved
looking
it.
at my other movies, I'm like, nah, these other movies
Yeah.
are way better, or not way better.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Movie.
Spider-Man is it was the best comic book movie of the year. It was
Oh,
better.
yeah.
I liked it better than Infinity War. I liked it better than Black Panther. I liked it better than Aquaman.
I don't know if I'd go say it's better than Infinity War.
Really?
I
thought if I had to as a movie constructed wise, I think Spider-Verse was constructed better.
The only bad thing about Spider-Man for me is I've never been that big of a fan of Spider-Man.
Mhm.
I really loved this movie though. It was amazing.
Yeah,
but
and it made you care about it wasn't even Peter Parker. It was Miles
Yeah.
Morales, and I thought that was really cool. And then like
Yeah.
the fact that
I like how they didn't make their own. They didn't make like a new universe. They kept it in like
Yeah.
the same universe as
Yeah.
Spider-Man. What's his name? Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
They kept it in that. Is it the same?
Yeah,
universe?
it's
Oh, that's right. Because they
it's
had
Maguire's
like it was a
universe.
Spider-Verse, so like they
Yeah.
connected like the one from him, and then
It was like
Spider-Pig was the best part too. I love that movie. Nicolas Cage, whenever he was in.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't know that Nicolas Cage until you told me.
Yeah.
Because
I'm like, who was that, Justin? You go, I don't know. I go, that's Nicolas Cage. You go, what?
I said, well, there's no way.
I can't remember his quotes, but his quotes are the best. in
I
that
love
movie.
Nicolas Cage.
But yeah, so that was
Nicolas
that
Cage, he
was
plays one of my favorite, another favorite movie of mine. It's called The Rock. Have you ever watched
The
that
Rock.
movie?
Yeah, Michael Bay directed that.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever watched it
Yeah.
with Sean
When I
Connery?
was a kid, it's
Sean
been a
Connery
minute.
and,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That movie's
When I was a kid, I used to freaking watch it all the time.
Movie's
The
legendary.
freaking scene where like they come out of the dang tunnel and they come out in that shower room and they just get like everybody gets fucking gunned down.
Lit up. Dude, there's so many
He's like,
movies
he said,
I
I'm
can
not.
rewatch.
He said, I won't stand down. He said, you stand down now. He said, I won't stand down. And they just start getting all blasted. I love that scene. Gets me every time. And then freaking Sean Connery. That's the only movie I've seen with Sean Connery.
He's like 90 years old now.
Yeah, no, it's
He's
insane.
still
That's
alive.
one of the only movies I've ever seen with him in it,
Mhm.
and it was amazing. I've not seen. I saw it. I couldn't remember the name of it,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Damn, what the hell's that movie?" I was like Nicolas Cage, and I find The Rock.
Mhm.
I thought it was called The Rock, but I wasn't sure. But I need to go buy it. I've not seen that movie in such a long time. I want to watch it again.
It's classic.
Godspeed. That's
The best Michael Bay movie.
That's Nicolas Cage's name. Godspeed.
Really?
In the movie, it's like something Godspeed.
That's so Nicolas Cagey.
Yeah.
So this is also called the Off Topic Podcast.
Yeah. No kidding.
no, that's funny though. I'm glad we can
We
talk
do
about
do that a lot.
No, but yeah. So Spider-Verse. I don't think it was directed by anybody like notably, but the end credit scene was amazing.
It's directed by two, three.
It was directed by two guys, but like it was
Two
nobody
guys.
I knew. But
Yeah.
like the writers of it was the guys who directed like Lego Movie and then directed 21 Jump Street.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was
That's kind of weird.
that's kind of I was like, wow, that was very odd. But they're really good. They're the guys that was going to direct Solo. They got kicked off. And then,
Oh.
yeah.
No.
So I would like to see that. I would like to see how what they do with Solo. But anyways, Spider-Verse, super stupid surprising. Everybody said it was like one of the best comic movies ever. I don't think it's that good. I still think it's probably one of the best Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man
Probably
movies
it's
made.
one of the best. Well,
I would.
that's kind of hard when you look at all the. How many comic movies are there?
There's
30.
been 30, 40 of them.
I mean,
And it's hard to tell.
it's kind of hard.
It's definitely my top 10, I would say, but it's probably
Yeah.
near the top. But yeah, so Spider-Verse is really good. Nothing, I didn't have hardly.
I
Any
want to see what
issues
they're gonna
with
do with like the next one.
it. Yeah, it made it. I think it made some money.
I'm sure it did.
Well, I looked at it cost $100 million to make.
$100 million make that?
Yeah, and
What?
and then it only made like $380 million worldwide, or no, $330 million.
That's
But
still-
like
I mean, it's
we have to
still
think
decent.
about. The theaters got to get their cut, and you got to make the
Oh, yeah.
marketing. They only made like probably $50 million, but it's still good. It probably made enough to say, hey, let's do a sequel. So I think they're gonna do a sequel to it. So I'm
Yeah,
excited to see
probably.
what
I mean,
they got so much they can
kind of
do.
the way it ended. You know, you already know. Looks like they're gonna do one.
They can see what they can do with it. But yeah, so that's that one. And then my next one on the list was another one that I wasn't surprised whenever we watched it, but I was curious. And I remember, I'm trying to think
Oh, wait,
of the
number 4?
trailers. Yeah, we're number 4. I remember the trailers for this. I can't remember the trailers. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember what movies we watched trailer was. But anyways, I remember this movie, good director. I remember when they announced like this director, and I didn't know the actor was this certain actor's son. And you know I'm going with this.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, and then like I walking into it, I didn't
This movie would be in my top 10.
really. Okay,
Guaranteed. I'm probably gonna try to rewatch it in the next week.
really. Oh, you got it. That's right, you got it.
I did.
And that
4K.
movie, yeah, Black Panther. Not
Panther.
Black Panther. Black Klansman
Black
is my
Klansman.
number 4, which is just because it was just so good.
What's Denzel Washington's son's name? You know,
Something Washington.
something Washington.
I think his name's something Washington.
Something good.
But yeah, he was. I
so
didn't even
good.
realize he didn't get nominated for an Oscar.
I know that's crazy.
But he was still. I mean, it's fine. He was really
did Adam
good.
Driver get nominated?
Yeah, he got nominated for
For-
supporting actor,
supporting
and he was so freaking deserved that.
Honestly,
He could probably win that.
I'd have to look at the list again for
Oh shit. My bad. But yeah, he.
edit that out.
My legs are getting tired, but yeah. So Adam Driver, he got nominated for best supporting actor. So I'm excited, and just the whole scene with
Honestly,
him coming out of the house and he's shooting at the car.
Oh
But I
my
remember what he was
God.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was very. And I'm not. What's the word? I'm not approving of the language he was using, but it was funny.
Yeah, it was a very good movie, very good story to it,
Mhm.
very funny. I think I need to look at the list of supporting actors, but if Adam Driver, if he wins, I would not surprise me.
Yeah.
He was
Oh
such,
yeah,
he
Adam
was
Driver
so
was
good.
stupid good. Yeah.
Like honestly, he was almost at the role of a lead actor in the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Honestly, I mean, he was
yeah.
in there a lot.
And then oh god, what's his name? Topher Grace, the guy who played the leader of the clan.
Yeah.
And whenever and then
And I've always said this. It's so weird watching him in any movie. Like
Yeah, he's just-
every time I see him, I just think of that '70s show.
yeah,
It's
and
so
it's like
weird.
this yeah.
And he's playing the clan leader.
Yeah, it was so.
It's based on a true story too, because like
Yeah.
whoever that governor was the clan leader.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
That movie, and I just love the phone call dialogue between
Yeah.
him and he was like, "Yes, I can't do it at all." But
He
like,
said,
I'll try to-
"How you know I'm a white man?" He said, "I can tell by your voice."
and then he got finessed at the end of the movie. Spoiler alert, but whatever.
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie was really good at surprise. That was one of the first movies we watched when we started college. Was
Yep.
Black Klansman, because I remember we went to
Yep.
the movies and I was in the theater buying my tickets for the Travis Scott tour because it was like the 4 o'clock that day we went and watched it and had to buy the ticket for there because like early access. But yeah, so that was my number 4. Spike Lee. I never really watched much Spike Lee movies, but he got nominated for Best Director, which is deserved because that movie was really good. It was all about direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so movie's
That's
really
that
good.
thing. It wouldn't not surprise me if he wins Best Director.
Yeah, yeah.
I, mean,
I feel like
a good movie.
who else got nominated for? We'll talk about that another day. But
Oh,
like,
yeah. We'll talk about it.
Black Klansman, stupid good. I'm trying to think what else I can talk about it. I mean, I feel like there's something else. Yeah, it just really surprised me. I didn't expect the. Only Spike Lee movies I watched before that was Malcolm X. And that was really good.
I know.
Denzel Washington played
Yeah.
Malcolm X.
I don't think I've watched that one.
Oh wow.
I love Malcolm X.
I know. I feel like wow.
I don't think I've watched that one.
No, I remember watching that when I was younger. But so yeah, man, Spike Lee's a good director. I like to see what he does next, and it made some decent money. So I mean,
I'm sure it did.
So
But I don't see him doing a sequel to that. Though.
God no, they can't make a sequel. But it made
That's
some,
kind of funny.
I just hope they can. I hope studios create more movies like this, original movies.
Yeah, it's funny.
that
Just
have-
going to that movie, just looking at Adam Driver, like
Yeah,
that's kind of
saying the like it's crazy because like you know how people like look at people's tweets and stuff like 10 years ago. It's like his people are gonna look at him 10 years ago, 10 years from now, and go back and look at this movie like he said this, but you know he's an actor. So
Yeah.
and it's hard being an actor saying that kind
It really
of
is.
stuff.
But I
And-
feel like if it's in a movie, though, they don't really look at that.
No, they don't. But I feel like it's just hard saying that in general. Like you know what I mean?
I'm sure.
It's hard to do that, but
I'm sure it is.
yeah, just good for him. It was really good. And my number 3 movie. This is when it gets stupid hard to figure out which ones I like between. Can you guess? It you. I don't think you'd guess it. Can you just? It's not Quiet Place. That's one of my.
Yeah.
A spoiler alert. That's one of my two. One of my first.
I don't from knowing you, and know I don't know what your top 3. And you said it's not a Quiet Place.
No, it's not.
The only thing
It's not the other movie either.
I don't know what other movie you'd have. The only really thing I can think of is Would You Be My Neighbor?
Yes.
That's the only thing.
That's
I
it.
can think of.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's
That's
it. My number
That's-
3 movie is Won't You Be My Neighbor. I thought that I can't believe you guessed that.
Oh my gosh!
That I never knew much about Fred Rogers. I think I
didn't know
watched him when I
either.
was a kid,
I never watched
and
it.
then watching that movie, I think we had one person at the theater with us. And
Yeah.
like, I could have literally.
It was that one guy that comes to the theater all the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't
That
him.
wasn't him.
Some guy walked in like halfway through the movie and like just
Oh,
sat
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But that I want to learn so much more. And I wish that man was still here today. That man could beat Thanos.
I mean, probably.
He could probably look at Thanos and talk to him and talk him out of the whole snapping thing. He could defeat anybody.
I don't know.
he
He's
wanted.
got kids, not adults. I don't know.
Well, Thanos has a childlike thought sometimes, but yeah, I thought just the way
I'd just love to see that Fred Rogers talking to Josh Brolin.
like with the motion capture suit on.
Yeah.
Oh God, mine.
Dude. No. Would You Be My Neighbor? That would definitely be in probably my top 5.
Yeah,
Top 10 definitely.
I remember walking out of it, and I didn't know if I should put it ahead of A Quiet Place or not. I didn't know if I would like that more.
It's kind of hard to put it on the list because it's like
It's a
not-
documentary.
It's a documentary.
But it counts as a movie. Like
Yeah.
it was a genuine movie, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm putting that on my list. Cause
Yeah, I
it was-
mean,
I want to rewatch that because if I ever feel sad or anything, I need to remember how it makes you really look at how bad the world is today.
Yeah, he changed a lot of kids' lives.
The scene with the kid. Oh God, the scene with the kid. I don't
kid?
think there's a movie I cried in last year, but the scene with the kid in the handicap chair and he pulls up to Fred Rogers'
yeah.
house, and oh my God, and then also the scene where the scene where him and the cop is sitting in the pool and they both put their feet in there, and he's like,
And I was really around the time where,
where the
people-
racism was really bad,
racism was
and he was
bad.
like, and he was gay. The officer was
yeah.
gay, and he was
Yeah.
like, and then like they were talking about how after they shot that scene, the
Yeah.
officer was talking to Fred Rogers, saying basically like, do you really feel that way? He goes, I always feel that way. And he said, I love you for who you are, and you should appreciate that. And dude, just that oh my God, I remember.
Guys said he like, broke down and hugged him.
Yeah, that movie it literally kind of changed me for a minute. I mean, I'm still kind of I guess I'm still
Yeah.
my old self, but it really makes you think differently, and it makes
Yeah,
you appreciate
definitely.
things you don't have.
These top. I mean, definitely that's another. If you don't know,
I wanna
if you
rewatch
don't know what to watch, and if you like documentaries, and
I don't watch much documentaries, but
if
like,
you don't know much about Fred Rogers, definitely watch it. I
If
mean,
I
it's
was-
a definite watch.
yeah, if I was a teacher, if we had like a day where we just like kind of had nothing to do,
Yeah.
I would play that documentary for my students
Yeah.
to watch because oh my God, that would change a lot of kids' lives out there.
Yeah, I think it would too. I mean,
More people need to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
More people should have watched it. And that's another thing we got to talk about when it comes to the Oscars because I'm not gonna say it because it made me so upset. But anyways, so that happened. But Once Upon a Neighbor, stupid good. All these movies on here are really good, but
Yeah.
that movie just I like movies that change you.
Yeah.
And that just
it's funny. I said that I don't know what your next movies are, but I do know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I do know.
Yeah.
And it's funny because your next top 2 is my top 2.
Yeah.
As well. So
Yeah.
see-
Yeah.
I just want to see where I think it's the same order.
Think so?
I think so.
My number 2 movie is something that me and you was really excited about. We saw the trailers. We're like, okay, this looks really good as always. And then we going into it. We had a theater to ourselves.
Did we?
I think you have it wrong. I'm putting.
I do have it wrong.
Yeah, Green Book is my number 2 favorite
Really?
movie of the year. Yeah.
Really?
The more I really thought about it, and I think because I've already rewatched my number 1 movie,
Oh.
it's because I
Okay.
think I rewatched my
Dang it! So
number 1.
I'm off put now. I was already
Yeah.
ready to talk about
Yeah,
one movie,
yeah,
so now I can't.
yeah.
Got to back up.
Yeah, so I'm glad we disagree because I knew you would pick that. I knew you'd pick Green Book as your number 1.
Yeah,
I love Green Book.
Green Book's definitely my favorite movie.
It was so good, and dude, and it got nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, I think cinematography,
best screenplay, wasn't it?
Best Screenplay. Like, oh my god, everything, and it deserves all of it. And
So good.
I think it has a good chance to win Best Picture. But I don't think it will because I think that movie on Netflix, Roma, we need to watch. I think that'll probably win Best Picture.
Yeah.
I don't know because a lot of people are talking about that.
Yes, I need to watch it.
But yeah, so Green Book, the trailers was too good to where I was like, this movie better be the best movie ever. I'm
Yeah,
disappointed.
no kidding.
And it was really good. We had the theater to ourselves, and we
So, once you said we had to do it yourself, I was like, what?
no quiet
I
place.
was like, that's not.
Yeah, but yeah, so the Green Book was
That's
that
part-
movie was based on the movie was driven by its characters and
Yeah.
like every the way that they just connected them two together and just the way
Yeah.
that they worked off each other was so good.
That's probably my favorite movie with Marshall Ali.
You like it better than Moonlight?
Well, he wasn't really in Moonlight a whole lot.
Yeah,
though.
he was.
That's
just
one.
sporty.
I loved.
He was
I
a
really
real
liked
small-
him. I liked him in Moonlight, but he
Yeah.
wasn't in there that much.
This was his movie. Yeah,
The-
well, this was
a lot.
Vigo's movie.
This is Vigo's movie.
Yeah, Vigo was
That's
stupid
first-
good.
that's
I want to
first-
watch more movies with him, man.
That's the first movie I've ever seen with Vigo in it. And he played that role so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Like I said, I want to watch it again. And have
There
like-
was one thing I'm not gonna spoil, but there was one thing they didn't explain, but I just ignored it because the movie was too good. But like
Yeah.
the one thing they didn't explain, I think you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Remember the scene with them, like Vigo walking into somewhere and he was with the cop, and he looks at him and he's just sitting on
Yeah.
the floor. Remember, they didn't explain like
I didn't think they had to explain.
they didn't have to, but I feel like it's
I
like
thought it explained itself.
you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
'Cause I think he even looked at me and said, "What?" I think he said, "What's going on?" And I was like, and I had to explain to you.
Yeah.
I thought it explained itself, but it explained itself
Mm.
because like the time period, I think it was 60s.
It
think-
was 60s, yeah. And I love how like I didn't know what a green book was before the movie started, and then
No,
like,
I-
now knowing that
I didn't know what the hell.
Yeah.
It's like green. I thought that was just a random title.
Yeah.
And
it's like
then-
green book is what they use. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good history lesson.
Very good
Yeah,
history lesson.
I just thought
Very
that
good.
not the way that they just connect. I thought the way that them two just worked off each
Yeah,
other.
honestly, Vigo, he got nominated for best actor, didn't he?
Yeah, best actor, and then Mahershala got nominated for best supporting.
Yeah. If
So, yeah.
if Vigo don't win, I ain't gonna be. Well, I can say.
I think all the actors on there are stupid good. Like
Yeah.
if Bradley Cooper wins over Vigo, I'd be happy. If
Yeah, I'd
Vigo
be
wins
happy.
over Bradley Cooper, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But I can't remember who else got nominated.
Freaking what's the name of Vice?
Oh, Christian Bale. Yeah, he deserved that. He was really
I
good.
mean, he's good,
I
man.
predicted he was going to get nominated. I knew he was going to get nominated. And if he wins, I'll be fine because he was really good.
I'll be
Christian
fine
Bale's
with it.
really
He was
good.
really good in that movie. Even though that movie was freaking weird.
It was so weird. It makes me kind of give a headache when I think about it because I'm like, that movie
Yeah.
made no sense. But anyways, yeah.
Steve Carell.
Yeah, I'll talk about that too on our nominations.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah, that was whatever. But,
Yeah.
let me shut my door because the wind. It's just hot in here. But yeah, number 2 was Green Book. Well deserved. I hope it
Definitely.
wins Best Picture. I don't think it will, but I
That'd
think it
be-
should.
That'd be
but-
kind of cool if it wins Best Picture. It'd be like 2 years in a row. Marshall Ali wins.
Oh no, he didn't win last year, but it'd be like couple Oscar years in a row. Because last
Oh,
year
it's Moonlight
was,
2017.
it was 2017 Oscars,
Oh,
2018
okay.
Oscars. Best Picture was The Shape of Water.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Yeah, I was thinking.
I already
Moonlight.
forgot about
I was thinking Moonlight was
Yeah.
2017
Mhm.
or 2018.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, 2 years.
Yep. So that, I mean, I really don't know what it's. I mean, it's just go watch it for yourself, and if
Definitely.
anybody's watching this at this point,
Definitely.
go like watch this because I thought it was just. Oh God,
So good.
the moment the movie started, just
There's,
it
there's,
never
yeah, but so there's
let
not
up.
really a dull part in
No.
that movie. You
And
kinda,
pace was
kinda,
the pacing
the pace
was
was
really
good. You
well.
kind of stay up to date with
Yeah.
it. So good.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah.
watch it. I'm gonna buy it. If I see it, like
I would love to buy a steelbook. I know there wouldn't be a steelbook for
Yeah.
it, but I would love to buy a steelbook version.
if I go to Best Buy and I see it for like $15, 4K.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, man.
Maybe 20. I don't know.
Yeah, I would spend $22 the whole thing for that. But already my number 1 movie of the year. I don't think you're gonna guess it.
It's my number 2 movie.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think you're gonna guess it. But is it your number 2?
Or maybe.
If you're thinking of the right one.
I might not be thinking.
I'm trying
of
to think of what movie I could shake you off, like confuse you with.
I look at this list. And see if there's any movie that can be. Tomb Raider? No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
My favorite movie of 2018 was Rampage, and I'll tell you why.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. Chill. All right.
I said that was a joke.
No.
Yeah, I said right here. You gave Rampage a fucking
B minus.
Well, I actually don't see it.
B minus. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
Yeah. But okay. Anyways, it wasn't a Rampage. My number one movie was.
Oh,
Quiet
these are
Place.
mine. These are mine.
Yeah. In case you couldn't tell by the earlier talk, me and Justin.
Quiet Place.
Quiet
That
Place.
kind of surprised me. That's your
Yeah.
favorite. That was my
Remember,
favorite.
we walked out of Green Book and we were like, "That's my favorite movie of the year."
Quiet Place was my favorite movie for a long
Yeah.
time until
Mhm.
Green Book. I mean, there was not any movie that matched up to it.
Yeah, I think if I wouldn't have rewatched A Quiet Place, and
I've rewatched it. I watched it twice.
really, I don't think if I wouldn't have done that, I would have Green Book as my number one. But I think the way that I rewatched it, and I still felt the same way.
Did you rewatch it after Green Book?
No, I rewatched it after like in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I rewatched it because I bought the steelbook for it.
Oh, that's right.
You bought the steelbook, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, and that movie was just the movie. John Krasinski, first time director too.
Yeah.
Stupid. And another Oscar topic we could talk about, but it got snubbed at the Oscars. It got
really
snubbed.
did.
It
It
got
did.
snubbed.
It
I'm not gonna
big-
talk.
big
It got
time.
one nomination for the most unnecessary. I mean, it was good. It's an Oscar, but it deserved way better. He could have got an best actress, best actor. It could have got so many things. But it made me. I thought the girl was gonna be really annoying teenager, but that's exactly what a teenager would be like in that time. I thought the first 10 minutes that movie, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The first 10 minutes
started out perfect.
was like, oh, like they're gonna do that, and then like
That's like,
whenever
dang.
you go throughout the movie, and it just shows the progression,
Yep.
and just the performances were just. John Krasinski did a really good job, and Emily Blunt. It's crazy because they're married in real life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what their home life looks like. But yeah, so that just overall that movie, I had that movie in my mind all year.
I just don't understand John Krasinski didn't get nominated for Best Actor
Or
Best Director. It don't make sense to me. I don't know who the hell figures out who's nominated and who's not.
Yeah.
But
I thought that really took me out of it.
that really
Uh,
pissed me off.
So that was pretty annoying.
But that's my second favorite movie of the year.
Yeah.
Quiet Place.
Yeah, I'm glad. And it could go in between. It could go either way. Next year I could think about it and go, you know what, I like Quiet Place, or I like Green Book a lot better.
Yeah.
Maybe I just gotta rewatch it and I'll be like, heck yeah, maybe But
Yeah.
I think the constructed movie, I just think John Krasinski just killed it. I think
He did.
I think Green Book well deserved for what all the Oscars it got, but like at the
Yeah.
same time, I
See,
think
both movies, the acting was just spot on, perfect. Yeah, the real thing I loved about Quiet Place was like the sign language stuff and like the
oh
acting.
god, yeah.
Like, they learned sign language for that movie. Like, cause the girl already knows sign. That girl.
There's only 5 characters in the movie.
Yeah, cause that teenage girl's deaf in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
And you know what? They're gonna
That
make a
was cool.
sequel. I'm sure. I don't know how they're gonna do that. They're gonna make
Yeah,
a sequel.
they're making a sequel. Or is it a prequel?
I think they're gonna either make a prequel or something.
I
I
can't
think John Krasinski. He's not gonna direct it, but I think he's gonna
It's not gonna do
produce it.
it.
You know, Michael Bay executively produced that movie.
Really?
Like he had a lot of work in that movie. Michael Bay.
Wow.
Yeah, like I
know
wouldn't think
that.
about Michael Bay being in that.
I'm
But
kind of
yeah,
surprised John Krasinski won't. I mean, cause it's all his work, you know.
yeah. I don't think I think he's the one that he's the mastermind behind it. But I don't think it's his rights.
Oh.
I don't know if he has the rights to it. I can't remember who produced it, or who distributed it. But
Yeah.
it didn't cost much to make, and they made like $300 million. So they're gonna definitely make another. So whatever they do, I'm excited. I'm gonna be the first one to
Quiet
watch
Place too.
it. A quieter place.
That honestly might be. No, I'm playing. I don't know.
That'd be cheesy, but
That
yeah.
would be cheesy as hell.
So that's my top 10. I feel pretty proud of it. I'm really exhausted. I'm really exhausted after talking about all these, but yeah, it could change over time. But I don't like to go by my grades because like grades are sometimes kind of useless for me. I hate it because all people care about is just grades nowadays.
Yeah.
And I like to give my opinion because if you tell somebody you gave a movie a C, they go, you hate. No, you tell people you give a movie a B, they go, you hated it. What the? Like, why'd you hate it?
Yeah.
And it's like, I
Yeah,
liked
B's a
it.
good thing. You know?
Yeah.
What are you
People,
talking
it's like,
about?
if a movie is not either an A+ or an F, they go, why'd you hate it? Why'd you love it?
Yeah.
Like, if I give a movie an F, they go, wait, what? And if I give a movie an A+, they go, like, that's the only time people don't complain. It has to be perfect.
It's pretty funny. I don't really give a whole lot of movies a C.
I don't, yeah.
It's funny. It's usually like a B or it goes straight to a D.
Yeah, it's either like okay or just bad, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But thankfully we haven't ran into those. But yeah, so it's right at cutting an hour, this podcast. But
Yeah.
also before I go, oh damn, dude. I can't believe this is a whole podcast. It took this long to talk about all these
Yeah, I
things.
didn't think it'd take that long.
Oh my god.
You have a bunch of different stuff to talk about, don't you?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna narrow it down.
Let's get like a couple more things.
Let's see. Oh, another disappointing movie. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about this. Well, I'm not. This isn't in my top 10. I didn't even put this in my honorable mentions. Oh, that's what BR was. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh.
That was my honorable mention. Bohemian Rhapsody. Hell yeah, that movie was really good. Yeah.
I probably didn't see that.
I forgot about that. Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, that was. Oh god, yeah, that movie was really good. So yeah, Bohemian
That
Rhapsody.
movie was really good.
I love Bohemian Rhapsody. Rami Malek.
I don't
Stupid
know why I
good.
could call him Malik.
It's hard to take on roles like that because you know people's gonna give you
Yeah.
opinions and stuff for it. But yeah,
Big
loved him in that. But yeah, there's other movies I could talk about, but I'd be here all day. I'm trying to think what else I can do. I made a top 10 albums of the year, and I made honorable mentions. I'm just gonna narrow down these real quick and see if you agree with some of these. I don't think you agree. I don't think you know some of these. Half these albums I don't think you listen
Probably
to.
don't.
My guilty pleasure was a Future and Juice WRLD's collab album. It's a guilty pleasure. Not saying it's a great album. Guilty pleasure was the World on Drugs album they made. You didn't even listen to it.
No.
I thought them two had great chemistry together. I believe that they should do more things in the future. I just love Future. Future's my guilty pleasure rapper. So him at 6ix9ine are my guilty pleasure rapper.
Yeah.
So
369.
yeah, so I think him. I've always listened to that. It's always got me in the mood, I guess, to get hyped. But yeah,
Yep.
and then my one honorable mention was Black Panther.
Okay,
album.
soundtrack. That was really good.
Really good.
I listened to it on the way home the other day.
I have the CD in here right now. I just
Oh,
spit it
really?
again. I put the CD in here like before this morning because that's why I had the CDs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie's the soundtrack. I like soundtracks that work with the movie too.
Yeah.
Like movie soundtracks. Like Creed 2 soundtrack was pretty good because they talk about the stuff in the movie. A lot of soundtracks. Like Spider-Verse soundtrack was really good because they talk about stuff in the movie. Whenever soundtracks are made for movies and they just don't even talk about the movie at all, it's like this is just an album. But yeah, Black Panther, the way Kendrick Lamar structured that just made me can't wait for his new album. That's probably gonna come out this year, hopefully. But yeah, so Black Panther was stupid good. Meek Mill's album, my number 10 was Meek Mill, his new album. The latter half, the second half was kind of slow, but the first half was like Meek Mill was a really good lyrically rapper. Like, he actually knows. He spit stuff. I remember whenever him and Drake had beef, and everybody's talking about how much bad Meek Mill was, but like Meek Mill was a good ass rapper. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You like Meek Mill? You ever listen to him?
I don't really listen to him much.
I really respect Meek Mill. He's really good. I think he's back in prison. I don't know if he's back in prison.
I don't think he is.
Oh, he's not okay.
I think he tried out.
I listened to that album still. It came out in December, and I still listen to it at repeat. And then number 9 is KOD. And because when KOD came out, it was my favorite album of the year. But then, more I thought about it, I couldn't re-listen to it. I could not re-listen to it.
I don't know where I'd put it on my list. I probably listened to it twice.
Is it your number 1?
No, it's not my number 1, but it's probably my top 5 at least. I loved it. I love J. Cole. J. Cole is great.
Yeah.
He's a great lyrical artist.
Oh yeah. I feel that it's a great album. Transitionally, it's a great. He stays on the path of drugs, kids on drugs, or whatever. Whatever he called it.
The Lil Pump songs, amazing.
Yeah. The 1985.
Yeah, 1985.
1985.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was he's calling out other rappers, but then I thought another good album with no features, and I thought J. Cole's the only one that can really do that. Had another album with no features, which was stupid good. J. Cole's just I don't listen to him. I don't think he's like as good as everybody. I don't think he's like the best rapper ever. Like, because a lot of people nowadays are just saying like J. Cole versus like Tupac, best rapper of all time. Okay, J. Cole. No,
Tupac.
No.
Tupac
is probably the best rapper of all time.
Tupac's trash. Say right now.
Podcast just ends.
I ain't call him trash, but I don't like Tupac. I don't think Tupac's music's that good. I don't think Tupac's music's that good.
Are you serious? Have you listened to him before?
I mean, I've said it.
I keep spitting like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before. You know, I'm not really that big a fan of Tupac. I love Biggie Smalls.
You see this mic?
Yeah.
It's gonna go up your rectum if you don't shut up. Tupac.
People give me a lot of hate for it, but I mean.
I'm glad you. I respect your opinion, but I'm gonna disagree with your opinion.
Yeah, I understand.
Jesus Christ, how
I just don't like any Tupac. I just don't like Tupac songs.
Lyrically, he's one of the best, no doubt. And then like maybe he has the same vibe. Yeah.
That's what a lot of people say, but I mean.
I thought his stuff was really relatable for the time being. But anyway, that was off topic. But yeah.
Maybe if I lived in that time period, I would have liked him. but not being.
I think his music's still really relevant today too. I think it's even more relevant than ever. Because I was listening to his music last night, not even joking.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I love Big Smalls though. I listen to Big Smalls.
Oh God, yeah, they're both one of the goats. Yeah, they're both.
B.I.G.
Yeah, I mean, too bad he only had like 2 albums.
Yeah.
Too bad. 2 or 3 albums.
I think he had 3.
Yeah, too bad. He was only 24 when he died. 24, yeah. Man, looked like he's about 40. But, anyways, my number 8, I'm just trying to do this real quick, but Kids See Ghosts is my number 8. Do you like Kids See Ghosts?
I loved it.
You loved it?
So
I
good.
thought for an EP, I love EP style albums. I love how people are doing that more than ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was re-listening to it the other day just to see how I feel about it too. And Kids See Ghosts was still just. Yeah. Him and Kid Cudi work so great together.
I'm about to say, just let everybody on the podcast know. I mean, Kanye West is my favorite artist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's one of my favorites. He's
hands down.
I don't think he's the best rapper. I don't think he's the best right now. He's a great producer right now because he produced
4 albums.
4 albums this past year alone. So he knows what he's doing.
What Daytona goes?
Daytona, Yay, and then Sears album.
Yep.
Which I'll talk about soon. But yeah, so Kids See Ghosts was really
Nasir.
good.
I never hear anybody say Nasir. I hear everybody say Nas.
Well, his name is Nas, but his album's name was
yeah.
Nasir.
Oh, okay.
His
right.
album's
That's right.
his album was Nasir, Nasir.
The album was okay.
Oh god. The Kids See Ghosts, I thought the highlights of that was Third Dimension, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Third Dimension, and then what else? There's one song that just gets you hyped. I mean, the opening intro with Pusha T was what's it called? Feel the Love. Gets you hyped for that.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
So
that album
good.
deserved all the love they got, and I think it actually sounds like Kanye was happy for once in a while. His Ye album, I just feel like he didn't sound happy.
Yeah,
he didn't feel like it didn't feel complete. This album felt like it was actually
Ye,
complete.
though.
You love Ye?
I loved Ye. I'd probably put Ye over Kids See Ghosts. Wow. I would. I love them both. You know, don't get me wrong, but Ye.
Dang.
There is one song I don't like on Ye.
The opening intro.
No, I like that.
I hate that.
It's like 3 songs in. I forgot. It's like when he's talking about his wife.
Oh, there's a few. Like I wouldn't leave.
Yeah, wouldn't leave. I
wouldn't leave. Yeah,
that's the only song I just didn't care for.
I thought there really wasn't a bad. The song.
Well, I'd probably put Kids See Ghosts above Ye, but I mean they're right back to back.
Yeah, I mean, and Ye isn't a bad album. It is, but I just feel like Kanye didn't. I feel like to wait 2 years for that album, Kanye, what? And he was talking about all these features that was going to be on it. Now Yandhi is something that we gotta be looking forward to. Yeah.
And, you know, off topic a little bit. Have you seen like all the like stuff he's getting in now with Jay-Z and all them?
He's gotten beef with Jay-Z now, don't he?
Yeah, and some other people because he's filing lawsuits against a lot of people.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Because they said that they stole his name.
Yeah, stuff like that. He's trying. From what I've read, he's trying to break away from his contract stuff so he can do his own stuff.
Wow. I mean, Kanye best.
That might. I mean, I was kind of thinking that might be why Yondi's been like pushed back so much. 'Cause he's trying to get on his own stuff, so he don't have to do nothing.
I just hope
so he can do what he wants to do.
I hope it doesn't affect his mental health more than it already is. Messed up.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand how you can announce an album in September of last year when you don't even have one ready. How do you announce that? How do you? That's why Ye was disappointed because he basically said, "Hey, I have an album coming out this year," and then he just shoehorned one out there. But anyways, yeah, Kids See Ghosts, yeah. Number 7, Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Post Malone. Do you like Post Malone? You don't like Post Malone? You don't like Post Malone?
I don't.
Damn, I hate that because he's really good.
His first album was good.
Stoney was really good.
Stoney was good. Barry Bong and Bentley, no.
You didn't like?
That was a flop.
You said it's a flop.
That was not a good album.
You can't say it's a flop though.
It wasn't a good album.
Yeah, but you can't say it's a flop. Flop means that it didn't do good.
I mean,
it was all over the charts.
I mean, it did good, like, you know, because, I mean, everybody,
Oh, it was a basic.
All the basic white girls in school's gonna listen to it, of course. But,
yeah.
I mean, you know, I didn't think it was that good of an album.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
I listened to it twice.
I hate you don't like it, but
I mean,
I can still listen. I think the intro track, I think it's Paranoid, and then it just ends.
I ain't a huge fan of Post Malone. I don't know why people.
Really,
I don't understand why people love him so much.
He's not the greatest thing ever, but he's still like for what he
Definitely not.
is, for like kind of like a rocky rap kind of vibe. I like him, but there's a few songs in there I would take out, but overall that album just solid, and I'm excited. He was supposed to come out. He was talking about coming out with the album the end of last year, but he didn't.
Yeah.
So he's gonna come out with an album this year. Hopefully, I'm excited for that. My next one, you're not gonna be able to comment on this because you don't listen to it, but A$AP Rocky's album, Testing, was my number 6.
Yeah, I need to.
A$AP Rocky's
I need to. I really like A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky's low-key a genius.
Especially, I'm excited for him and Tyler's collab.
Whenever that happens, I'm gonna be the first one to listen to it. I'm not like a diehard fan of Tyler Creator like everybody else is, or like you are. But like I like ASAP.
I wouldn't say I'm a diehard fan of him.
Or
but
you're just
I
a
do
real big
love,
fan.
But I love Tyler Creator.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite artists.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man.
Very creative.
Yeah.
I like creative.
I thought the way that ASAP Rocky kept the. It was 3 years since his last album, so he had some time to think about stuff. But the vibe of this album was just dark throughout, and I just like the way I just like, you need to listen to it. So I like it.
Potato salad.
Is that
That's
song
the song with Tyler and
Yeah,
Creator,
okay, yeah, that's what I was
Potato
thinking.
salad. So good.
Yeah, him and Tyler are great together. I can't wait to listen to that. And, is that the song on Flower Boy? Or what's the song on Flower Boy with them? With AIM and ASAP. That's Who Dat Boy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that song's a banger. ASAP. I mean, Rocky makes any song a banger.
Yep.
But my number 5 was The Weeknd's album. Did you listen to it? I thought you did listen to it. I remember because I remember we were watching a movie and I saw you on your phone one day, like it came out in March last year. I saw your phone and you had a picture of The Weeknd's album on your phone.
I don't remember. I mean, like if you,
Okay, never
if you
mind.
tell me
Maybe
to
not.
hear a song, I don't know.
Call It My Name. The album's called My Dear Melancholy, but
But that album came out this year. Hold on. Oh,
that's not it.
no copyright.
Copyright, chill. Call It My Name. That
Where's
album.
that?
That cover.
Oh, that's not the. Oh shit.
Turn it down.
No copyright. Okay, yeah, I didn't know the album came out this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a great album.
Yeah. The album was
What, 6 songs?
6 songs. It was like the shortest album I've ever heard in my life.
They had like 20 songs on most of their albums.
In The Weeknd, he had a 30-track album came out in 2012 that was like 2 hours long.
So I ain't gonna listen to that. But
It's a mood kind of album, but The Weeknd.
Okay, yeah, I thought it came out 2017
Nah.
for some reason.
He's one
Yeah, I
of the
listened
best
to that a lot at the
vocalists.
beginning of the year. Like,
Yeah.
I guess when we're still in high school.
Yeah, he's one of the best vocalists working right now. He's not only a good rapper, but he's also a great vocalist. He's a good feature artist. And I thought his album he had two features, but it was from some guy, and all he did was like make some noises. So I mean, it was his album, and it was really coherent. I thought he had different type of.
Yeah.
I thought the melancholy vibe he had throughout the album worked really well. But
Mm.
yeah, so that was my number 5. Number 4 was Nas's album, Nasir. You didn't like it that much. I loved
Well,
it.
I don't know. I didn't really listen to it.
Okay.
I don't have an opinion on it.
I think Nasir's one of the most underrated rappers, like probably ever.
Like I tried to listen to it. And I just couldn't really get into it first. You know, it's
He's one of the last rappers that's been around since like Tupac
Yeah.
and everything, like with Snoop Dogg and all. Like
Yeah.
he's one of them kind of people. He's an old school rapper, and I feel like he still has his old school vibe.
off topic again. You see Soulja Boy's coming back up
Yeah, he's starting to get big.
again.
Yeah,
See DMX is out of prison now.
yeah, that makes me happy because I love DMX. I love his album. It's called
It kind of confused me because it was like X is back, and I like clicked on it. It was like
DMX, yeah.
DMX.
Clickbait.
Clickbait.
Yeah, DMX, his album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, is one of the most iconic albums in the 90s. Dude, that album was so good.
Yeah.
Man, it's like a lot of music. I was in the first Deadpool movie.
Hmm.
Yes. Anyway, Nasir's and the feature from Kanye, the 2 features from Kanye's on this album was stupid good. Kanye can elevate any song he's on.
Yeah.
And then just the opening track with Diddy, and just like it's another EP album. 4 of these albums on here are EPs, and it's crazy because this album, KS, Kitsy Ghost, and then
You know one album I really enjoyed.
What?
Ice Cube.
I didn't even listen to it. Is it good?
I liked it.
You listened to the whole thing?
Yeah.
I remember the first song was Arrest the President. I know you probably didn't like that too much, but
I liked it, but I mean, I don't.
the way he was kind of rapping, like rhyming stuff with like
Yeah.
Thor and floor. Like no, Thor and floor sounds good, but like whenever he was saying like when I
Yeah.
drop the mic, I hit the floor like Thor. That's right. Like like okay, whatever. Okay, that's kind of odd.
I mean, I
It's
guess,
cheesy.
but I mean, it's cheesy. But I've always liked Ice Cube,
Mhm.
and I was glad to see him come out with something. He's pretty old.
Oh yeah, he's an old school
He's
dude.
an old head.
It's good to see him. I hate that. I think it went under the radar actually. I think
I've
I don't think
been talking about it for a long time.
Really?
When I was in school, I'd be like, yeah, Ice Cube dropping an album.
Yeah.
This fall. I've been so excited. And
Yeah, I remember because
then-
it came out. We were at the mall, and I was
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
I-
Justin, like, you know his album came out." He goes, "What?"
out of nowhere. I mean, I was not hearing nobody talking about it. Out of nowhere, it just dropped. Same day as X's album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what a disappointment.
Huh.
Now he has 2 really good songs on there. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, So not much to say
What's
about
with Kanye?
this
Yeah,
year.
it's mostly Kanye songs.
True. Like literally, it's only like 30 seconds of X screaming.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And then, but the Train Food song is the best X song of all time, and that was on the album.
It's okay.
It's a Train Food. You think it's okay?
I think it's good.
I think it's one of the best lyric raps X has ever done.
It might be. I just didn't really. I don't know.
The whole album was really disappointing, but it's like because he didn't
It
have
was
much
good.
ready. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, what do you expect? And they released another album a week ago with members only.
Yeah.
And it's like it barely has any X in it. I haven't listened to it yet. I need to.
I'm
but-
not gonna listen to it.
Really. So yeah, but that was my number 4. Number 3, I'm trying to hurry and get through this quick. Sorry about the long ass thing, but that's taking so long. Number 3 was Taboo, Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry was like really good. Like
So good.
Denzel Curry, it put me on the radar because I remember me and you were listening to it on the way to the beach, and
Yeah.
you were like, "This is my favorite album of the year." I'm like, "Really? You like it better than what movie came out? What album came out that you loved?" I mean, I guess you liked it better than Ye's. Yeah, it came out after. Yeah, you go. I like this better than KOD. I'm like, really? And we listened on the way to the beach. I'm like, yeah, this. I mean,
So
honest, I
good.
never even listened to Denzel Curry before this year, and then this album came out, and I wanted to listen to him. And I listened to his old album, not ULT, his old album. What's it called? Imperial. Oh, Imperial's. I think it's better than Taboo, but like
Yeah,
by a
probably.
shot, slight shot. But Taboo was constructed like
I love the way how he like releases his album
in 3 parts.
3 parts each day.
That was cool.
That's kinda
I
cool.
like the first. I think I probably like either the first part or the third part better. I don't think the second part, the middle part. Like the
I think
highlights.
first part's kind of the best.
Yeah,
best
yeah.
part.
The opening track's the best. I like Taboo. The song Taboo is
Yeah.
the best part. Welcome to the dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, that's
Copyright.
yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what he does next. I love him. He didn't have any features on there, but he didn't. I mean, he had features, but he didn't have any
Yeah.
notable ones. So that's fine. It didn't ruin it or anything. I thought it made it even better. There's a few songs on there that's kind of felt a little bit could have been altered, but still
Yeah.
really solid. My number 2 is probably the most surprising on here because I never even listened to most of Pusha T's stuff before this year.
Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona. Yeah, I didn't even listen to
I didn't really
Pusha
listen,
T
I
stuff.
didn't really listen to much Daytona.
Really?
So I ain't
Daytona.
really got a opinion on it.
Mhm,
But-
okay. Yeah, I
But I
thought.
really like Pusha T,
Oh yeah.
so I probably like the album.
Oh, Pusha T's. He's literally like, he calls himself a king, and he's a king. He's
I
not.
don't know if I'd put him that
He's
far.
no, he's not top 5, but right now he's top 10 rapper right now. Top 10
Yeah.
rapper right now, no
Yeah.
doubt. He always says he's top 5, but he's not. He's top 10.
Top
But
5.
I thought the track this track, Pusha T had a hell of a year. He dissed Drake and killed Drake, and then
Yeah.
he dissed Drake on his album. Then he dissed Drake again, and Pusha T knows what's up. And I thought his whole album consistently was really solid. The Rick Ross song with him and Rick Ross, I love that song.
Yeah.
Anyway, that song, that album was just stupid good. Man,
It's-
'cause
Yeah.
I still listen to it every day. It's another EP, another
Yeah.
Kanye produced album. My number 1, I know you can already tell.
It's funny before you get to it. Your number 1, it wouldn't even be on my top 10.
Really? You already know what it is, right? Like, because I hate that you don't like this guy, and I love this guy, and I hate you don't like him because my favorite rapper right now. He's not one of the best ever, but he's getting there. If he can make another 3, I'd like to say 3 more of this album, then he'd be one of the greatest artists ever. But Astroworld, I mean, like Astroworld, bro, like for real, Astroworld. Every song on there, it had such high expectations, and when you are able to meet those expectations, even though they're stupid high, and that you can still meet those, that's how you know your album was really good. He has revolutionized himself. He went from a mainstream rapper from a shit like a B rapper. Now he is on the radar, on everybody's radar. Everybody wants him on their song.
Yeah.
And he's all over the place. He knows what he's doing. He's smart. He's genius. And he takes his music seriously. I feel like he constructs his music in such a way that you will remember. Like you can tell he's in the song. I feel like
I don't know if it's really good for him to be at the Super Bowl.
for like the whole just the image with like I'm saying like the police thing and him. I don't mind it. I mean he's getting paid. Go for it, man.
Yeah.
I think it's
just
maybe he might get affected by some people, but who cares?
I just want to kind of see how it's gonna turn out. Him and Maroon 5.
I think that is kind of odd.
I
though.
probably won't watch it because I don't really plan on watching the Super Bowl just because
Really?
the team's in
Patriots.
it.
Yeah, that's another topic.
That's another topic.
But yeah, man. I mean, I love Travis Scott. I'm excited to see
What
he does.
is pass interference? You know, I mean, every year it's what's a catch, what's
Yeah.
this and what's that, what's a pass, what's a pass interference. But,
Honestly, so yeah, man, that's true. But just, I mean, there's so much I can talk about in this album, but I'm really getting my head starting to get
yeah,
hurt.
Travis Scott.
But-
There's not one thing I listened to that I've liked
Wow.
about Travis Scott. There's not one song that I've listened to that I like. I really liked Sicko Mode at first. Now listen to it, I don't like it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's been overplayed. Like it's been more overplayed than like.
That's probably the problem. It's been overplayed so much. That's why I don't like it. Like after Drake's part, I don't like the rest of the song.
Oh wow. I think it's been used more than
Mo Bamba.
what's the girls from Breaking Bad? Everyone knows it's Wendy. Yeah, it's more used more than Wendy, and then.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to make a metaphor here. It's that song is more overplayed or more overused than Wendy is.
Who's Wendy?
Breaking Bad.
I
Remember
don't
the
know who
prostitute?
Wendy
You ever
is.
watched Breaking Bad?
I've seen
Remember
Breaking
they
Bad.
pull up and they had a song. They had an intro of the episode with her, and it goes, "Everyone knows it's Wendy." You have no idea what I'm talking
I
about.
don't have a clue what you're talking
What?
about.
Oh my
I've
god!
seen Breaking Bad's like my second favorite show. I don't know what you're talking
Are
about.
you serious?
Wendy. Who says it?
It's just like it's a narrator, like somebody made an actual song that says Wendy.
I don't know.
And oh wow. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Are you sure you're Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston.
Well, after we get out of this, we're gonna look it up.
Okay.
But yeah. So those are my albums. I mean, it's not much context to them as it is, say, like I didn't put as much effort into it as I did with my movies, but just overall, it was a great year for music and movies. I'm I'm overwhelmed with how good this year was to us for music and everything, and I'm excited to see what 2019 does for music and movies.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. I'm gonna try to keep. I want to try to keep up with music more than I did last year.
Mhm.
I'm already behind. Didn't listen to Future's album yet. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not like you'd miss anything, but like
That's what I was
it's still a good album. I still enjoy it, but it's not like nothing you'd go crazy for. But yeah.
That's about right.
I'm trying to think what else I gotta do. I think that's all I got for the movies and for the 2018. This is gonna be part of the end of the podcast, but like our next podcast, we're probably gonna try to record it sometime next week. We can, because we still have a good month or a
For the
good
Oscars.
3 weeks for the Oscars. We're gonna talk about Oscar nominations, a whole episode basically dedicated to the Oscar nominations, Oscar like predictions, nominations, snubs,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and then after that. Probably also talk about the controversy like concerning the hosting of the Oscar, like why Kevin Hart, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then also we probably could talk about
Probably talk about the Super Bowl next week.
Super Bowl. Oh yeah, talk about prediction. Let's do some predictions.
Super Bowl prediction. So I got this on Madden. I got to do my Super Bowl prediction on Madden. Put my token in there.
Oh, you get tokens for it?
You get token in, like, if you put it if the Patriots win. They have a whole ton of different stuff. It's like, Julian Edelman gets first touchdown.
Mm.
Whatever, blah, blah, a ton of different ones. But, biggest one, is who the Rams win or Patriots. And my thing is, I want the Rams to win, of course.
But like, if they win, they're gonna get so much slack. For
They
what
will
happened.
get so much. That's the thing. If Rams win, they're gonna get so much hate because they shouldn't be there. Then if the Patriots win, everybody's gonna be like, well, they freaking go there every year.
Yeah. It's really
not gonna be a
it's really a
win-win.
sad Super Bowl.
And I don't really see the Patriots losing.
Yeah.
Whenever they lost last year,
Yeah,
I
Tom
don't see 'em
Brady.
losing I don't see them losing 2 straight Super Bowls.
I feel like Sam Darnold and Ndamukong Suh might be able to get to Brady, and they might be able to stop him. And he might not be as Brady as he usually is. He might. I just love to go on
Maybe.
TV and just see Tom Brady just getting sacked every play. I mean, I respect
you
Tom
say?
Brady, huh?
You said Sam Darnold,
Not Sam Darnold, my bad.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
I was that's the quarterback. For
Yeah,
the
Sam Darnold
That's
is.
the dang quarterback for.
Who's that?
It's not the Jets, is it? It's the,
Yeah, for the Jets.
Is
No,
it the Jets?
I think it's the Jets. Yeah, my bad. I meant Aaron Donald. Yeah, that man's huge. He's a tank. He will kill somebody.
He will. He's almost. I don't know who I'd say he's better. Well, you can't really compare him and Khalil Mack. Yeah, you can't really compare them because they're 2 different positions. But
Oh, yeah. Both solid, but yeah, I'm predicting. I'm hoping the Rams. But if Tom Brady wins, I mean, it just proves that he's the GOAT. That he's the greatest quarterback of all time. Even though there is some favoritism, you can tell between him and the refs. But
very much, and there's nobody in that division.
you can tell by when the
10
plays that he
for 10
does, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest
Yeah.
quarterback of all time. He's
Yeah.
already been there.
I think he
But if he
is.
wins this game, he's definitely.
I think he is the greatest of all time.
But your favorite's still Peyton Manning.
My favorite quarterback is Peyton Manning.
I hate Peyton Manning. But
I love Peyton Manning. He's my favorite. Even though he beat the Bears, I'm a Bears fan.
I'm glad I
And
can.
he beat the Bears in 2008,
Oh,
but
wow.
in Indianapolis.
I respect Peyton Manning, but I just don't like when he beat the Panthers. I hate that because that whole Super Bowl was favoritism for him.
Yeah.
But
Well, I wouldn't say it's favoritism.
I feel like there were
Carolina
so many
played-
blatant calls that they gave to
I
the
think Carolina
Broncos
played
because
trash.
everybody knew Peyton Manning was. Carolina didn't play good, but I mean neither was the Broncos, and Peyton Manning they knew he was going to
That
retire.
defense was playing amazing though.
Yeah, they
Von
got
Miller.
they got that stupid ass sack that shouldn't even happen because they caught a pass before that, and they still gave him the play. They still gave him the They didn't give us the pass,
I
so
don't know what you're talking about.
just whatever.
I remember that play.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine.
But-
They got a pick. They didn't get a pick six. They fumbled. And they got a.
Is that the one when Cam just looked at it?
No, that was this was the beginning of the game when
Oh.
somebody fumbled it and then they Denver went and put it in the end zone. But then like Cam Newton at the end, that was also stupid where he just looked at it.
It's
But,
just that.
yeah, it was a
I
bad.
think it seemed kind of fitting because freaking the year was that Seahawks and Denver or Seahawks and Broncos the year before.
I think it was Patriots and Seahawks. The year before that, and then
that's
before that it was Broncos and
2014.
2014. I think the 2014 season was Broncos and Denver. 2015 was Seattle and Patriots, and then 2016.
Was Seattle and Denver? Cause wasn't Seattle and like Seattle beat Denver like 50 something to like.
Yeah, I remember that because the first play Peyton Manning's messed up really bad.
No, the center did. Center like threw it over his head
Oh,
and they got a touchdown. Yeah, or safety.
yeah, Seahawks won that one easy. But
I was disappointed. I was so disappointed because Peyton Manning's a favorite quarterback.
yeah,
His brother ain't shit no more. But I wish the Giants were in the Super Bowl right now because if the Giants were in the Super Bowl right now, then Patriots would have a 0% chance, 0% chance at winning.
because I mean Eli Manning's the
Tom Brady
god.
cannot beat Eli Manning.
No, I love that. I love that.
That's what's stupid. It's Eli Manning.
Eli Manning's the goofiest quarterback.
He's the goofiest quarterback. He's terrible.
I mean, he's good. He's bad now, but he used to be really
he used
good.
to be really good, but like Tom
He
Brady.
ain't got no receivers to work with.
No, he don't. Odell Beckham.
And Odell's just a show off.
He's a show off, and
He's a great player, but he's ahead of himself. But that's another topic for another day. It
Yeah.
really is. We have so many freaking topics we can talk about.
yeah, no kidding.
But we're marking it at a minute and no, not a minute. An
An
hour and 25 minutes. We've been in this car cooped up in here. We started at 1 o'clock.
That don't sound bad.
Started at 1 o'clock, dude. Now I'm like, my back. I'm not gonna lie, my back is sweating.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't too bad.
I mean, thankfully this door's been opening. It's
Yeah.
getting some air. But yeah, so
Definitely try to figure out a better place to record.
yeah, this
And-
was we next time we're gonna try to either do somewhere like I don't know. I mean, we could do it in this conference. We could record in the conference rooms maybe if we wanted to.
Maybe.
Just something like that. We could figure something out, and we'll have to find another way that we can. I think it's pretty good having one mic
I think it is.
because it picks up really good. Me
Yeah,
and you.
definitely. I mean, definitely have to.
Instead of having
get-
to sync the audio
Yeah.
and do all that, but
Yeah, that would have been hard.
so yeah.
Because then like my mic would be picking up what you're. It'd just be off.
That's
It's
true.
been hectic.
That's true. That's true. We would have to sit apart from each other or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that we have a whole our next if you guys anybody's watching this right now, our next video I forgot it's still recording.
Yeah.
Hopefully it is. But like our next video we're gonna try to do is next week sometime is talking about the Oscars.
Probably next.
Honestly, we could probably talk about our most anticipated movies of 2019. Because the Oscars, we still got a month before that comes out.
True.
If you want to talk about the most anticipated movies, we have a whole look at that, all that.
All that. Yeah, we can probably do all that and then talk about the Super Bowl next week.
Yeah,
and
Super
then
Bowl.
Then we'll talk about
Yeah,
Oscars next
so-
week.
Recall that the next video we're gonna do is the most anticipated, and then after that we're gonna talk about Super Bowl, sports, media.
Yeah, so basically that's what
If there's any albums that come out this week, we're
That's
talking
basically what
about
this podcast is about. We didn't really explain that at the
Correct.
very beginning. Yeah.
That's true. It's true.
It's
yeah.
basically all cover mostly no, I didn't say mostly movies. But that's the big thing that we kind of got on this podcast to do.
Mhm.
We'll start with movies, but it's not just movies. I mean, movies, music, media. I'm gonna talk about Donald Trump a little bit. Sports. I don't really know all kinds of sports. Probably mostly football. Probably maybe a little baseball.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
watching
some
baseball.
baseball.
I know a little bit.
I know a lot of people don't care for it much. Maybe a little hockey.
Just something that's going on.
I'm trying to get into hockey.
Oh yeah, I like to get into that. Too.
Basketball. That's another topic. Well, I don't really,
God, yeah,
I don't really want
basketball.
to get into basketball. I don't really want to get into it right now. Talking about the whole Kyrie stuff and the whole Anthony Davis.
Oh yeah, we could get that. We talk
Yeah,
about
we
it
talk about that
forever.
forever.
Yeah, we'll say that for next
Say
week.
that for next
But
week.
yeah, but yeah, man. So prediction, I predict I want the Rams to win, but I'm probably gonna.
You see the Madden predictions?
What they pick.
Rams win 30-27.
It probably will end up being that close.
It will be that close. I think it will
Yeah.
be. That'd be crazy. Sean Payton, or not Sean. I always call him McVay.
The guy
I
that
always
head
call
coach for the Rams.
Yeah, I
mean, it's
I
genius.
always call him Sean Payton. That's freaking Saints. I mean, it should be Sean Payton.
Yeah.
But McVay, he's already the youngest quarterback or youngest head coach to be in a Super Bowl.
Wow.
And hell, he might be the youngest head coach to ever win a Super Bowl.
Well, good for him. I didn't even know that. So I'm
So-
pull for him now.
So that's kind of cool. I really like. He's a really good head coach. Really good young-minded head coach.
That's good. You don't see many of those.
And my prediction is, I think the Patriots are going to win.
Mhm.
I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win 28-24.
I think it will end up being, the score will be 20-14.
24.
No. 24-14. Rams win.
Okay.
I picked that. I want Tom Brady. I mean, hold up. I want the Rams to. I want the Rams to win. But
so you think
I think the Rams will beat. I think the Patriots will beat them. But I'm still picking the Rams. I'm still picking the Rams. I'm still gonna pick the Rams. I think the Rams. I think the Rams are gonna win 24-14.
And I guess I'll say that. Like I said, Patriots win 28-24, but I do want the Rams to win. So I guess we'll see. In a week from now, we'll look back at this video and say,
okay, man.
So we were completely wrong. Patriots won 48-2.
They got a safety.
Or Rams won. Rams won. Dang, the largest Super Bowl score ever.
Wow.
100-10.
That's true.
I don't know.
We'll figure something out then. But yeah. So I think that's about it for this first ever. I guess you could say long podcast.
Yeah,
They're probably expecting it.
They're probably all about be the same length.
At least an hour, at least.
At least
Give it
an hour.
So yeah. We're gonna head on over here. It's right at an hour and a half. We've been doing the audio, so the video is probably like an hour and 45 minutes.
Probably.
But yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys, if anybody's watching this at this point, I hope you guys liked it. This is just a test. This is really just, we're gonna take some time to get used to.
Yeah.
So just bear with us.
Yeah, leave a little bit of feedback.
We just always we've always wanted to do this. So I mean, it's just
been
always.
waiting for about a year now.
Yeah, we've been wanting to do something on YouTube channel, but like recently we've really been wanting to do a podcast.
Yeah.
So, and I got these mics, and it was kind of trouble getting them set up, but just, and I hate to be that person, but just like if you watch this, if you even got to this point, or if you just skipped to this point, can you just like it? Because like I don't know if that does anything.
I don't know what the hell it does.
I mean, it looks cool. I got people that like it, but
yeah, we'll get more dislike.
Honestly, if you dislike it, that makes me happy because it's like somebody actually watched it.
Yeah, definitely leave some feedback.
Yeah, you don't have to share it because I know how everybody goes, "Oh, share the video." I don't even know what that means. Who the
hell's gonna share a video?
Let's go to Facebook and go share this new podcast.
Yeah.
Watch somebody that we know like share this on Facebook and be like, "Oh my god, my son." Okay, but never mind. Yeah, so just like comment and see like, hey, what was wrong?
Yeah, what was wrong? What we can fix on? We'll try to do our best.
If you guys heard the same opinions as us, if you guys actually made it through our list and stuff.
What do y'all think y'all Super Bowl predictions are?
Yeah.
Who's gonna win?
I'm gonna comment myself like, oh, I think the Rams. Like, cause nobody's gonna watch it because I think the Rams will beat the Patriots. Why do you think that?
Make a damn.
I just talk back to myself.
Make
another
random count. Yeah.
Name my account. My name is BillStreet@gmail.com. Okay, yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I guess we're gonna head on off here. I'm sweating profusely. It's really moist. I mean, not moist. It's really not damp. I don't know. Like it's really humid.
Humid.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Hopefully this audio doesn't delete, because if it does, we're going to have to go off this audio in here, but it should be good. We should be good.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alrighty, y'all. We'll catch you later, and, I don't think there's anything else going on.
No, that's about it.
Alright, well, we'll be here next week. It's, Wednesday, so hopefully we'll be here sometime maybe next Monday after we watch a movie.
Yep.
Maybe next week we'll probably also do our first ever movie review with the podcast.
Oh, I think about that.
Yeah, we can also talk about the movie. Because I love doing things on Snapchat where I type it out, but it's also becoming a pain. If I could just talk about it on the podcast and not have to worry about typing it out on Snapchat, and I could just put the podcast on Snapchat and show people, hey, if you want to see my thoughts on the movie, some people actually do. If you want to see my thoughts, watch the podcast. And we'll do it at the beginning of the episode. So if you really care about watching me or Justin talk about the movies,
you watch the whole thing.
You can watch it. Yeah, definitely watch the whole thing.
But if you just want to watch what we think about the movie,
I'll do it like right at the beginning.
Probably like a 20-minute pre-review.
I could possibly like
10 minutes.
do timestamps.
Yeah.
Probably
try to figure that out.
Yeah, we gotta figure out the kinks. But yeah, all right, y'all, we're gonna end this stuff, and we'll see you later.
See you next week.
We got any outro things we could say?
I don't know. We'll work on it.
I'm sweating. That's my outro. All right, see ya.